Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday. It's the end of the week. It is, of course, time for us to be jumping into some more good old Warframe. Welcome on in, one and all. Hope you're doing well where you are around the world. It feels like only a couple days ago I was streaming this game. Oh, wait. I was. Oh, well. That's not a bad thing at all, is it? Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Good evening there, Darth Washbear. Why is my collar getting weird today? Alright. Evening, Washbear. Hello there, Random Potato. Hello there, Enforcer. Welcome on in, Mirrorlabe. Hello there, Just a Guy. Hope you all doing well. We've got, of course, a raffle today. The Platinum Raffle is up and running. You can all grab your tickets for that. We'll be doing the draw at the end of the stream for that one. And tomorrow, there is going to be another Warframe stream from yours truly, because yes, indeed, there are going to be the anniversary drops running as well. That stream tomorrow will be starting before the drops go live to make sure you've got plenty of time to remember and get actually on in. So I'll be streaming before 3 PM UK, so that is in less than 20 hours from now, I'll be starting the next stream. Yeah, let that one sink in. Less than 20 hours from now. That's how it's going to work. And that stream will basically last as long as I deign to make it last. A minimum of 3 hours, maximum of, yes, hours. Pretty much. Please get some rest. I will be resting in between, Enforcer, yes. I'm not an idiot, I will rest. But it's pretty much stream, rest, prepare things I can do in the background, and get ready to start the next stream. I mean, that's normal enough. I've done far weirder stuff when I used to work shifts. So, yeah, we're all good. Alright, chat. So, today, unfortunately, I seem to have slightly forgotten my weeklies. And when I say forgotten, you know, I put them on the back burner. There are other things to do, but now they kind of are pressing, so we kind of need to get onto that. Does a new update drop this Wednesday? That's my understanding, Cosmo. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. So this is a very busy week for me. This is a very busy week. We've got the update just around the corner. We've got the anniversary drops, so I'm supporting all of you on getting access to those as quickly as possible. And I'm continuing on with my not-so-secret D&D project, which I have moved up in priority as a result of PAX. So, yeah. I've got a busy-ass week. Maybe a couple weeks. Maybe 3 weeks, actually, now I really think about it. That's going to be a lot. So I'm going to drop on down to Sanctum Anatomica and let's get ourselves ready for the Netra cells. If you'd like to join me on that, please send me a message in game. The Kenchineer, I'll bring you on into the squad. Oh hey, little nightmare. Fair do, fair do. I had no idea the Necromech stuff was quite so broken. There we are. Glad that's been fixed for you. I don't know what Necromech I have equipped, so let's have a look at that. Just on that matter. Let's have a gander. I'm clicking all the wrong things. There we are. So it is set to Void Rig and Fluctus. Yeah, let's switch that. Where's my Morsey? There's my Morsey. Beautiful. Right, that's probably all I need to do on that. The rest of it can sit there and do what it do best. Fulminant sounds like a good idea. Let's equip a secondary that also is a good idea to use. Let's go with... I don't use the Plinks enough. Let's equip the Plinks today. Going to combine this with some Cronin action. Stick on Naramon, that's perfectly fine with me. And let's set our Lavos over to config B, which I have as yet to rename, but we all know what it is. It's raw. There we are. That is a setup that can get some work done. Mythics looking to get the 150k. Nice, nice, nice. You're nearly there. Saltmere, come on in. We've got spots open for anyone who'd like to join on the Netra cells. I know, it's the end of the week. A lot of you have already done them. But if anyone else has been like me and put them off, or if you just want to be here, again, send me a message in game. I'll bring you on into the squad. There it is. Mythic Spirit. 150,000 spanners. That's more than a couple right there. That is more than a couple. Let's put that to good use for you. VIP Mythic Spirit. Boom. There you go. 150,000 channel points. That does not happen quickly. It takes a hot minute to become a VIP on this channel, and there you are. You got that lovely diamond next to your name. Kudos to you, Mythic. Kudos to you on that. Welcome to the club indeed, absolutely. Am I using melee influence on the Cronin? Probably, yeah. I know we've got 4 left to do. Sure, come on in, Lord Nightmare. Come on in. Is that the entire Among Us crew that are now VIP? That's a very good question. I mean, I suppose if we're not counting the ones that are no longer regulars on the channel, I guess. Yeah, I see the diamond next to your name there, Mythic. I see the diamond.
I was thinking, maybe we can be deep.
Alright, so we've got Saltmere, we've got Lord Nightmare, we've got 1 more space available. Again, just send me a message in game. I'll bring you on in. And we'll get cracking. Preferably, you know, something that can stay alive. But yeah. We're on saying next one should be 76,528 for no reason in particular. Yes. I'm picking up what you're putting down there, Ronald. And I'm going to say, get good. Get yourself some more spanners. There we go. Epic Ninja. You can indeed join. Come on in. That'll give us a full squad. Very, very nice. Yeah. With regards to the old Among Us crew, Ray, there are going to be some people who just haven't been on the channel much to get that VIP status for themselves. Those will be real-world connections. Cheers, Wicked. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate being reminded of that one. Alright, I think everyone should be loaded in now into here proper so we can safely start this. Let's get cracking. Let's see what we got. We got a Volt Mag and another Levos. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Going with the triple Zarman setup. Alright then. I mean, it's not a bad setup at all. Hello, Void Transmits. How you doing? Yeah, the VIP price, it used to keep going up every time someone redeemed it. Now it has reached 150,000. I'm happy to leave it at that price for the foreseeable. It is now a fixed goal to work towards. Yeah, it cost me, yeah. It's going way back when. It was easier to get VIP because it was also harder to find me because I was a lot smaller as a creator. But now we've kind of reached that that point where you can reasonably expect people to maintain. Yeah, as we lose people, more people are coming in. It's just kind of on a... It's a steadier line now rather than that constant upwards curve. And so for that reason, the price on it is now more static. And if that changes, then the price may change again. If someone shows you that they've paid a very low amount in comparison for a VIP, it just means they have been here a very long time. Should probably touch some grass. Oh, someone's marked something down there. I should find the way to grab that. I found the way. That was not hard. The only downside with this raw build is I'm not used to the small range on it in terms of the movement ability. Does slightly throw me off. There we go. Let's see, Volt. Welcome on in. Yep. Okay, that... I did not mean to go under the stairs there. That was silly. Oh well. How's stream going? Well, it seems to be going alright here. We've been live for minutes, but welcome on in. Use the wrong command to touch grass. Nice.
So be ready.
There we go. Just need to head over to the location.
Won't open till you clear out uglies around the entrance.
And now let's start murdering everything. Our favourite part of the Netracell mission. Absolute out and out murder. Oh, we are Necromecha bound. Well, that's unfortunate. It's 200 meters away. I couldn't stop it in time even if I wanted to. That's just not happening. Which Archon shard should you put on your vault? You have a Crimson shard and a Azure shard. I've got guides to all 6 Archon shards, so you should probably check those out and have a look to see which one provides a solution to the problems you're facing on vault. That's what Archon shards are used for, upgrading to solve problems. So, yeah. Have a look at those guides. That's Subsume on levels? It is. I've realised that for Netrocells, I'm not really using his 4. Actually, in general, I've not been using his 4 in a lot of places other than just kind of a status throw around. Here, I don't need a status throw around. So instead, I'm using the raw buff, so I get a heck of a lot more damage instead. Solved a problem. I wasn't using a 4. Now I am. That is how you use them. When is Aoi? I'm never sure how to pronounce that. It was said and I forgot. When is she planned? Was it announced? Out of the loop? I mean, she's been teased and it's going to be part of an upcoming update. But the when on that update is in the future. Okay, Solomon's got that. I'm just going to leave him to it. Actually, no, it's right here. Means he might have overshot. Or it's below us. Can I get it from here? I can! Haha! Slams for the win. Slams for the win. That was the smart way to do it. It's pronounced Aoi. 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 That feels like it's just someone threw together vowels. I mean, that's literally what the name is, but when even the sounds of it are just pronounce the vowels and call it a day, that just feels odd to me. It's not a common thing for English. But yes. Isn't it blue in Japanese? Well, I don't know Japanese. If that's what it means, then fair enough. But yeah, that was going to go over my head every single day of the week. I do not know enough Japanese. I can count to 10, I can say start and stop, and that's about it. I think I know hello, but even that I'm not certain on. But yeah. That, if it is indeed blue in Japanese, and if that was the intent, I was never going to catch it. It'd just be like that. Let's go grab that Necromite. Is it in the same spot? Nope, this one is further. It is probably just under. Got it. Has Akira been moved yet? No. No, it hasn't. I'll get around to it. I've been very busy with doing literally everything else, I'll be quite honest. I know I said I'd move it. It's just not been a focus to the point of being straight up forgotten. I'll be honest with you. God damn it, Mag. God damn it. I can't hit the thing that needs a targeted hit. It is in the bloody bubble. God damn it, Mag. Move it ready for the drop stream? I could do. I'll have to do that in the few hours between stream and stream. Someone find it? Yeah, so someone watching one of the VODs actually spotted the Curia and announced it on the comment on the VOD channel. So rather than it being caught live, someone went through a replay and found it there. Hey, credit to him. That's the way to do it. Study the replay.
Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you got.
I still find it weird they made that thing slowly lift up as an invulnerable object, and then you just pop it for a few thousand damage. If even that much. There we go. Mission complete. Netrocell 1 of 5. Well, let's see what we get. As soon as the others turn up. We have someone still looting the items in the Netrocell. I should point out that the Netrocell items, aside from the main item itself, are worth mostly jack shit. So just as a general point to anyone doing Netrocells, if you really, really need the world loot, the region loot, just run more missions. You will get more that way than you'll get spending time over harvesting the vault. I'll ring a prediction for every cell this week. We've never run a prediction for every cell. Oh, look at that though. Melee duplicate. Finally. Finally. We have something like that turn up. There we go. That's a worthwhile pickup right there. Alright then. Let's make a prediction of that. Let's make a prediction. Will I get a legendary arcane? It's a simple yes or no. And because it is a simple yes or no, I'll give you 5 minutes to make your prediction. Will I get a legendary arcane on the next run? There you go. Prediction is up and running. If the mag bubble is causing problems, should run Revenant instead. I mean, mag's fine. It's just, it means that some enemies become functionally untargetable. Yeah. Now look at that. There's a lot of people saying I won't get a legendary arcane, having just seen me get a legendary arcane. I mean, alright. Alright, if you feel that I can't pull off a double, I agree with you. I agree. I'm going to still try.
IMO, so you got it.
Alright, let's do this. Let's make this happen. Oh, I see, random, yeah. Yeah, the glaive secondary glitch boom not happening stuff, it's kinda, yeah. Kinda not great. Oh, I see A-Gear's got 1400 spanners on yes, alright. Let's see, Andrew's put nearly 5k down on yes. Ooh. We got some believers in the chat. We have got some believers.
Ready? To leave the anchor hold, access that terminal.
Crazy thing is, it's that the people gambling on no, there's so many of you that even if you're correct, you'll get back like 7% at the moment. You see no prediction? You might need to open up the spanner icon. It's been a hot minute since I started it. So you might need to click the blue spanner icon at the bottom of the chat to get the prediction to show for you. Where's this thing trying to send me? Also, I'm just following the one Solomon's going to. Although, yeah, no, this is fine. Solomon's going to go to the third one. I can go to the second one. And that should work out all in our favor. Can this not do that to me? Oh, we have a teammate down. What? How? We haven't even started. Ah, good, your game revived. Okay, cool. Christ, I was concerned there. Take off. Thank you very much. I'm glad you appreciate the guides. And welcome on into the Twitch stream as well. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Boop. You look at the stream? Ah, that's called suicide. You're going to look at the stream whilst in one of the highest level missions we have available to access? Ooh, let's activate this. And mercy kill because I can. Ta-da! Right, should really be getting to the location, which is all the way over this way. Not a easy one to get. Can I not do that? Cosmo, I'm not going to blame Squirbo if you lose on going all in. You chose to go all in. Own your actions. We will not be having people here surrendering their actions to the whims of others. That's not how this works. You cannot blame peer pressure. This is a mature stream for a mature audience. Only the immature fall to peer pressure. And we will not be having such claims here. Alright. We are in the kill zone. We have got enemies to kill. It is a very simple equation. You don't need to overthink it. Worm Prime is down. We'll get it back in a sec. There it is. You build you can build combo off the Necromite team that are invincible. Yeah. Just Warframe doing Warframe things. Chrono build plus. The Chrono build is available both on the overlay, so you can check that out, the Warframe Arsenal overlay here on Twitch, or you can go watch my recent guide to melee influence. Either of those will give you what you are looking for. At least I think this one is the electric build. Maybe I didn't switch it. I'm gonna keep an eye out for electric procs. I might actually just be on my normal slash viral build. Yeah, I think I'm on the slash viral actually. Yeah, slash viral and heavy crit bonus, which doesn't work if the guy dies as I make it. Necromite time! Let's go find it, because it's Necromite time. Activate Roar, because it's Necromite time. Somewhere down here is the thing to chop, and it's gone.
You're made of stronger stuff than me.
Oh. No, we're not doing the book. The book slows down the mission. The mission is why we're here. We don't care about book arcanes. The book arcanes are cheap. Everyone's got those arcanes out the wazoo at this point. Or at least you can buy them pretty cheaply in comparison. We're not going to waste time on that. We are here for the things money can't buy. At least not a reasonable amount of it. When to get the Necromite Time remix? I don't know. Ask a musician. What do I look like to you? Esprit, you are the musician here. You do a remix. You hear Gunson is a little better than Cronin, but your brain still thinks Cronin's the best. You hear Gunson is better. Okay, I mean they're different weapons. Not just like different names, they are straight up different categories of weapon. They do different things.
It's working. Gotta keep going.
Alright. You are not very melee friendly, so let me just shoot you. Of course I don't have my damage stacks, so the shoots are not going to be that strong. But we get there. Not having damage stacks hurts so much. And that zone is not favourable. We need to stand over this side. Excuse me, over this side. So we need them in this very awkwardly placed zone. I still think this is a poor choice of zone, because half of it isn't map. That is the wrong Necromite. Someone found the right one. We're good. Back we go. Difficulty increasing. Bring up someone's pet. Would I say that having pressure point on dual Ichor or Incarnate is worth it, since Poison Clouds get off of it but not Condition Overload? I mean, if you're using the Poison Clouds as a major source of damage, then yes, otherwise no. Simply that. Given that it's kind of its thing, I would expect the answer is yes. But it comes down to, are you using it in that fashion? If so, doesn't sound like you need me to tell you any more on that. When it comes to decisions like that in modding, in helmet selections and whatnot, the answer you think is right is probably the right one. The one that solves the issue you've identified. There you are, job done. Warframe math is complicated, but Warframe choices are simple comparatively. Netrocell opened! Right then. Let's head our way over. See what we find. Is it going to be another Legendary Arcane? One can cross their fingers.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here.
One can deliriously believe in it. I'll grab the small shiny on the way out. Just one of them.
Not what I was looking for. But if you're happy, I'm happy.
We'll find out if I'm happy. We'll find out on that. Boop. Okay, I'm just going to shut that thing up. That'll do. That definitely kills it. But if it's a normal arcade, I mean, it's got a very high chance of being a normal arcane. Vassal Lord asks you, hi Kenjiro, may I ask, last I played, the game was Duviri expansion. Has the game changed or has something new to come to or the usual stuff? Thanks. Grammar aside, yes, there have been additional updates since then, including you can see we're playing an entirely new mission and an entirely new faction. Also, we just got an uncommon arcane.
Samples over here, if you please.
Uh-oh. Will we get a Legendary Arcane? Not this run. Those of you who gambled on the very obvious answer, get back 15% of what you put down. Alright.
Another day, another Netrocell, another poke. No.
Come on, another Netrocell it is. Let's do it. Pop! Thoughts on a Kalervo Hirudo build, helmet thing over recompense? Happy to hear chat opinions. So, there's not really much of a thought to be had on that. Kalervo loves melee, Hirudo is a melee, Hirudo gives healing, so that gives you your option on healing. If you want to be using a health tank rather than a overguard tank, which is perfectly valid. There's not really much of a thought to be had on that. It's a build. Go for it. I'm the right Warframe Bob. How you doing? Yeah, let's have a look at this then. So, Cosmo put in 128,778 spanners, so you'd have got back 15% more on top of that. That's quite a bit.
Meat for the lab's defenses.
Cosmo is saying, out of curiosity, since I'm pretty close, what would happen if I bought VIP a second time? I would laugh at you for wasting your spanners.
To leave the anchor hold.
That's pretty much it.
All 4 key glyphs.
You can't transfer it to someone else, you can't buy VIP for someone else. So it would just be a flex. You'd just be showing the chat, you have that many spanners, you don't need them. And if that's what you want to do it. I have plenty of ciphers, I don't know why I'm doing that. Scare postcard, I mean that's another 100,000 higher, but sure. That is also an option. Terminal number 1 complete. Let's head our way over to the next terminal. And since yeah, like I said with your build, if you enjoy it, it's got no reason not to work together, so have at it. Go for it. You got that? Alright, you've already got that. Never mind, I do not need to be here. I can just grab this on the way out. Head our way over to the 3rd terminal. Casually overtake someone, as you do. It's nothing personal. We're just, maneuvering. Oh dear.
Get ready for whatever happens next. Security's freaking out. The Netrocell doors.
Oh, that Netrocell is a bit of a distance away. Which is why our Vault player goes straight for it. Can you get duplicates of the postcard? Yeah, if you get enough spanners to request a second postcard, then by all means, request a second postcard. That's some fancy parkour. Thank you. I do my best to not completely screw up when I play this game. Come on, enemy, start filtering in so we can murder you. Oh, they're out of range of that, whoops. Haven't got my max range levels on, or high range, it's not max. I'm using a lower range because I have roar equipped. Is impressive parkour? I mean, it's alright. Mostly just reacting to the situation. Those ones are just on the edge of the zone. I'm not sure if they're actually in or not. Because the zone on the minimap isn't the actual extent of the zone. It's slightly shorter than the real zone. But it's best not gambling against that. You've just ended up in the pit or used operator? I mean, fair enough, yeah. I should have cancelled my Viral Rush slightly sooner, but I just didn't do it correctly. Yeah. Guys, make sure we're killing them inside the zone, please. Thank you. It's easy to get carried away in this mission because it almost incentivizes you to kill them outside the zone. Because the enemies love waiting just on the edge of it. They're infuriating if you ask me. Oh, Nightmare's down. Hold up. Let's fix that. There we go. Let's prevent that from happening. Thank you. That's wiped out. I'm gonna just stab this one because I can. Anyone here not completed New War? I'm sure some people have, or haven't. At the end of the day, that also means they're tuning into a stream which is more advanced to them. Spoilers to be expected. Let's back into the area. Again, we have an area which is about 40-50% not area. Hello, Zom. How you doing? Welcome on in. Lapinage continues. Very tired for some reason. Well, it is a Sunday. You're allowed to be tired on a Sunday. Use it as a day to relax. As much as you can, anyway. If you get to use Operator most of the time. Yeah, I don't really use Operator much. Even with the changes, I know I could use it here. I could be switching and be like, oh yeah, let's sling stun stuff. I could levitate them, or it's like, or I could just shoot them. Like, yeah, I could lift it up there and ragdoll it away.
Security level dropping.
Or I could just shoot it. Shooting is a lot quicker. And it's like with Onairu, sure, I could use it to set off armor strips and shield strip zones. Or I could just shoot. A lot of the time is just faster for me. Because, well, I've got extremely overgeared weaponry in a lot of places. To the point that I can use something comparatively not overpowered and still do just fine. I mean, it doesn't feel like to me the Foreman is struggling. And this is just the bloody Foreman. No offense to the weapon, but it's not exactly an incarnate, is it? Visham's got a small share of focus affinity. They do if you are in operator mode or drifter mode at the time. But you need to be in that mode for that weapon to be considered for it. You've been using your operator heal? Yeah, that's an option, absolutely. For obvious reasons, you know, I am Lavos. It's slightly different for me, but yeah, that's valid. Alright, where's this thing at? You know what? If I just explode... There we are. Something we did killed it. What are the top 5 things you're either curious about or looking forward to in the new update? That's a big request. It's 5 things. So I will just list off 5 things I can remember from the update. We've got Dante coming. We've got more story about Laverian. We've got a new disruption node coming. We've got the Omnia fissures. I want to see exactly how that's implemented. And we've got a bunch of augments, which are cool, and we need to look at the details as to how they're implemented. If you're talking top 5, is just what's the first 5 things you can remember, because the update isn't exactly that extensive. And you know how much I don't over-focus on tier listing and rating things. I look at the practical. What do you expect me to have sticky corners in there? Fair enough then, Ray. I'm sorry I failed your expectations. Again, there's a bunch of bits and pieces happening, but you're asking on a live stream to just rattle off a top 5 list like I'm an instant BuzzFeed. That's not how I work. You know that's not how I work, Ray. Alright. Vault cracked. Let's see. What do we get for number 3?
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you got when you get back.
What's the top thing I'm excited about from the update? Not being asked about what I think about things which aren't in the game.
Nothing about Albrecht? Okay.
I mean, Queen, you're asking for that kind of an answer. You straight up were. I've covered this ever since the update was announced and D have drip-fed ideas about what they're looking to add in. I don't focus on things that aren't in the game. I focus on the things that have actually been added so we can test them, talk about them, see how they work. Oh, wait, no, yeah. There we are, Lavos is nearly here. Welcome in, Peaceful Badger, how you doing? Ah, lovely, another uncommon arcane. I'll put it on the pile. Who's my main Warframe? Lavos. Alright. I'm going to switch up weaponry here. Darth Blazer say I was a lot more excited about Omnia Fissures before I found out that it's endless missions only. Yeah, so they picked, what was it, 6 missions out of 20? Which ain't great. Queen, they could have just got here, yeah. You never know. No one is born knowing what my favourite Warframe is. What do I like about Lavos so much? You know what? Good news for you, Dingling Wang. I have an entire video dedicated to that very question because people kept asking it. So, to save me the trouble of repeating me, you could ask me of yesterday. Exclamation mark Lavos, and you'll see the video. How about why Lavos? Oh, before we go in, I want to make sure that I have the appropriate setup on this for what I was looking to do.
What I wouldn't give for
that's not the one. Is it on E? There we go. That's the one. That's the one. How's Warframe community with new players? Honestly, very welcoming in general. So long as you try to pay attention and learn things, you'll find the community very welcoming, yeah. Warframe community is one of the nicest communities total. Straight up. Best method for farming Duviri Arcanes? It depends on if you're farming a specific arcane or just Duviri Arcanes. If you're looking for just Duviri Arcanes, then most likely the optimal method is going to be just doing the let's say the Undercroft portals at the end of normal runs. Okay, I need some damage stacks before that's going to do anything worthwhile. Xmas to start is insulting to weapon stacks. Yeah, so Undercroft portal is going to be an option there. Otherwise, you can buy the arcanes, so farming platinum might be better for you. You can run Steel Path, melt down the arcanes and use the Dissolution. There's a few different options. It really comes down to more what do you want to do, rather than trying to optimize the heck out of rates. Oh, natural cell's been found. Right? Got a marker on it.
This is it.
Yep, he's found it. Alright. Easy peasy.
Get ready for whatever happens next. Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out the ugly.
Do we think Requiem Relics will be selectable Omnia Fissures? No. I'm fairly certain D said it's just going to be the 4 main relic types, not Requiems. No. Speaking of, I feel like there's no game that's PvE focused that doesn't have a nice community. I'm not going to weigh in with such a sweeping claim because I've not checked enough to even say so, but you're very right in noticing that PvE tends to have nice communities than PvP. More specifically, non-competitive games have nice communities than competitive games. That's the distinction. If people can compete, if people can point at someone else and blame them, toxicity happens. Where that isn't an option, the toxicity doesn't. It's a very simple consideration, really. Yo! This Fusional raiding on in with a party of 72. Welcome on in, every single one of you coming over from this right there. Hope you've had yourself a wonderful stream. I did see you were on Warframe just earlier, in fact. So, welcome on in. Can we get a shout out from one of the mods for this Fusional? I'd rather not break off myself right now, because we have a necromech in our face. Okay. Now imagine if that killed it. It didn't, but imagine if it did. We'll just keep melting it. There we go. Yeah, weekend's going well. Hope you've had a good one as well. We are just in the midst of cleaning up the Netracells that I kind of didn't do the rest of this week. So if I watch me on YouTube, that's wonderful. Welcome on into the stream as well. Hello there, Raptor. Stream's been going well so far. I think the mods are asleep at the moment, so I'll just do the shout out real quickly. Shout out to, and I've got to make sure I spell this correctly, Disfusional. It's not like it's a hard name to type, it's just I'm bad at typing. But there we are, that's the correct one. Wonderful. Yeah, we're cracking through the natural cells. After that, I've got the Archon Hunt, got a Carl mission, all of that, a lot to do. Might be my last ever Carl mission, now I think about it. Because we have got... we've got Dante and Bound just around the corner, and if I recall, they are basically taking away the only reason I care about the Carl missions, and that is the Archon Shard. So, we might be about to see the last one. At least on this stream. That's how Carl that. I mean, if Carl wants to, you know, go off and do his own thing without the Tenno guidance, he's welcome to do so. Doesn't need me here in it all the time. I imagine he still does the missions, we just don't ask for the report. So he doesn't walk us through step by step what he did. That's my headcanon on it. We'll see what changes, if any, do you make beyond that, but yeah. It's kind of just going to be that, isn't it? Do I think they'll add in replacement reasons to keep doing car missions? Don't know. They haven't announced anything. So that is entirely up in the air. DE might go, yeah, let's add this in. They might just let it perish. It might be an opportunity for them to test to see, okay, how much do people run these missions when we don't give them this particular incentive? So it could be they intend to put another incentive there, but they want to check first how many people really enjoy the car missions by seeing how many people are still doing them. Hey, you can have your strong opinion on it. Why this app? Interesting name. You can have your opinion on it. But at the same time, there are people who enjoy car missions. If you think there are absolutely none, it means you're just not trying to find other people's opinions. Are they... So, are you struggling on the drone? You don't usually struggle on the drone. Let me come and give you a hand there. Yeah, I'm on my way, my dude. I'm away. Alright, that's a pickle. I've not seen it go to extraction before. That is... Alright, let's just kind of start detonating the area. Oh, I've still got the Mandinal equipped. I thought I was about to have a Mortalon. Well, that doesn't help. Okay. This isn't even in the zone. No wonder he couldn't find it. Look at this bullshit right here. It's not in the zone. The whole room is not in the zone. That's some bullshit right there. Which goes back to the standard way of solving these kinds of problems. If you try everything obvious, try the stuff that's not obvious. You mad? You should be mad at that one. That was insulting to you. You were in exactly the right location as far as the game was telling you. The game lied. Ah. Manu coming in saying, yeah, I actually enjoy the car missions once a week due to a nice change of pace and the overpowered dynamic. Yeah, fair dude. Some people enjoy the car missions. I find that the car mission itself isn't a problem, but all of the additional, certainly pixel hunt objectives, the collectible objectives, really take away from the mission. Like, really take away from it for me. It ruins my experience. Oop, let's pop that.
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait
I
to
mean,
see
yeah,
what you got when you
in terms of content game repetitive, that's the very nature of a looter-shooter grind game. You're doing the same missions, you're doing the same objectives. You want to use the ways you can play to mix up your experience there.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Which Kyle missions don't give you because you can't really mix up your playstyle there. You can take slightly different routes, slightly different approaches, and you can pick up a couple different weapons if they spawn in the mission. But that's the limit of it. And most crucially for me, it is those side objectives that take away from the core mission itself being the actual reward. When you get in 1 week to have to find the dog tags, and you then have to go and find, say, the K-drive parts, and then you also want to get, say, Chipper's tools, and then you're also picking up the stock pickups, you're searching most of the map for pickups rather than actually playing the mission. And I don't like that. That, to me, is not a fun mission. Yay, the time side quest? I wouldn't be opposed. Hey, Archon Shard, nice. I wouldn't be opposed to having the time on it. But, it's when you've got objectives that are pulling you away from just completing the mission that runs counter to that. That gets in the way for me. The seasonal? No, that's absolutely fine. You head on over to the sewing store, you grab what you need to do. I know, one of the main things you want to do after a stream is just head on off and rest. You go and do that, Divisional. Have yourself a good one. And thank you for raiding over. I do appreciate it.
Another day. Go.
Alright, Netracell, the last. Final one to go. We got ourselves an Archon Shard, we got ourselves a Legendary Arcane. So, 2 out of 4 so far have been nice things. Let's run up one final prediction. Let's see. I have this. Will I get another Archon Shard? Prediction is up and running. An interesting lurk command? Yeah. Lurk commands, believe it or not, don't actually do anything. Like, there is no functional lurk command out there. It doesn't keep you watching or do something to the stream in general. Oh, did we lose someone? Oh, the Nightmare just dropped out. Ah, okay. Never mind, we'll just run as a 3. Doesn't matter, we'll just run. Yeah, so I thought with the lurk command, I eventually figured out a backronym for it. No, not a backronym, just, yeah, a backronym.
You or your squad need to grab all
Ackerman,
4
adverts are adverts.
Pick your poison, pal.
They will do whatever they can to get you to pay attention to them. Which, by the way, you just named the company, so the advert works on you. Congrats.
You got your
The advert succeeded.
So, hit the terminal to exit.
It's like I can get you guys to now talk about the merch. Like, you can get this lovely, lovely snack mug. Ah. Nice proper mug, easy to handle. Holds a pretty standard amount. You don't want to go overboard with it. Dishwasher safe, microwave safe from my understanding. And comes with a lovely, lovely design. Why is every phone 1,000 bucks these days? I don't know about the prices in your country, but the prices are not like that in my country. Not for every phone. My phone, I spend, what was it, £200 on it? So yeah, 200 British pounds, you put that into whatever your currency is. Comes down to what you choose to get, really. The phone I had before that was £110 when I bought it. And that was, I want to say 6 years ago now. I think it was about 6 years. Which way is it trying to send me? Hold up. Yeah, this is the way. Alright. And Solomon has once again found the location. Beautiful.
Get ready for whatever happens next.
Suppose you wanted microwave safe? Well, some people want themselves a hot chocolate or a muffin in a mug. And some people just want to reheat their tea and don't notice the taste difference. That's valid too. But yeah. I should have... Now I think about it, it has been a very long time since I've done a muffin in a mug. I need to find the recipe for that and do that again. Why no snake hoodies on the merch store? When people start paying enough attention to the merch store, I will pay more attention to it. Pure and simple. Want a merch? Make it... Basically, make it worth my time to put together more of the merch. Pure and simple on that. People like mugs? We have more mug designs. I really dislike how spawning is handled for Netracells. 2/3 of the entire squad, all but one player, is on the objective. And how long have we been here? But because Epic Ninja, through no fault of their own, I want to point out, because Epic Ninja is taking a while to get here, all of the enemies are nowhere nearby. We finally have one to shoot. Yeah. Stab, stab, dead. Do I play with chat? Need a fourth? These are chat members here at the moment. Don't need a fourth, thank you, because once we're done here, I'll be leaving the Netracells. We're done with it. I appreciate the offer. I'll let you know when I bring in. Are we doing Archon after? Quite possibly, actually, yeah. Yeah, I think it is Archon next. Yeah, I can't put Warframe things into the merch store because it is effectively unlimited prints available. You order it, it gets custom printed and done up for you, premium quality, and then sent out to your address, whichever eligible country you're in. They are printed in multiple different locations, so say if you are in Europe, you'll be ordering from a Europe store. If you're in the US, you'll be ordering from a US store. It's all the same designs, but it just means you're not waiting for international shipping for most items. Who's my favourite Warframe? Lavos. This one right here. But yeah, I can't put in, say, a Lavos shirt or mug, because that's DIP. Can't do that. Just can't do that. It's for that same reason that I'm not able to put anything about the ongoing D&D project over on Patreon, because again, it's all Warframe IP. So I can't share in-development stuff with you there, as it were. You just gotta respect the rules. Cheers, Shadowfire. Keeping it positive. Yeah, Esprit. Until and if, that's a huge if there, if DE decided to allow me to publish their IP, yeah. Oh, Solomon's down. That's unusual. Let's fix that quickly. And you're back. We all drop down from time to time. It happens. Your shields get broken at the same time a Lit Xmas just one-taps you. We've all been there. And D make it a publisher? I mean, D themselves are publishers. They're game publishers. So if anything, it would be them doing it, right? But again, that's a humongous if. I don't want any of you to even imagine it as a concept, other than just for the hell of it. That's how big of an if it is. That's like saying, well, I mean, you know, Ken could just win the lottery and buy Warframe. Also, fun fact, if I won enough money on the lottery, I wouldn't buy Warframe. Just putting it out there. I have other priorities. As much as, you know, taking control and making changes to Reactant would be nice, it's not worth buying an entire company nice. No. Alright, Solomon's got that, so I'm going to leave him to it. I'll just head back to the spot. That way we don't pull the spawns away. And there we go. God, this tanky motherfucker. There we are. What's the first thing I would do with lottery money if you won? Okay, put it in trust. Depends on the amount I won on said lottery. Like, there are some personal, somewhat large purchases, you know, things like a house. That would be great. Set myself up for financial stability for me and my immediate family. Beyond that, there are a number of things I have in mind. Again, it really comes down to the scale of the win and what kind of self-protection I need to put in place. What if I won £10? The last time I won the lottery, it was not as small as £10. And I put that into savings. Yeah.
Take whatever
Put that into savings.
And get back to the sanctum.
Wins the lottery, buys a country, fires everyone, sells it back. What? Sethin, how do you think countries work?
Not what I was hoping for, but could still come in handy.
First thing is to pay the taxes straight away. Ah, ha ha ha! Welcome to the UK. You do not pay tax on gambling winnings. That how it be in the UK. Gambling winnings are tax-free. So if we win the so-called national lottery, you get that amount. Unless it's split with someone else. And melee explosion from our final nurture cell. That's fine. No wonder gamblers are so popular. We also have some of the most lax laws in the developed world in terms of gambling. Like, we have pretty lax laws in general on it. We have gambling shops on our high streets. Not a single shop. No, there are multiple shops in places. Do we get the Archon Shard this time? No. We did not get a further Archon Shard. Let's wrap up that one there. The 9 of you who are not believers, well, I guess you're rewarded for that again. Lord Knight is saying, wait, so we should run Calm Mission very quickly on Sunday and then again on Monday. I mean, yeah, that sounds right, yeah. Run the Calm Mission on Monday or Tuesday to make sure you get the shard for the update, yeah. The UK trusts you not to put yourself in debt? Oh, no, no, no. The UK doesn't trust you not to put yourself in debt. It just lets it happen. Pretty much. It just lets it happen. Saltmere, Epic Ninja, thank you very much for joining me on those nudge cells right through to the end. You thought Australia was the most lax? I think Australia has less lax circumstances with regards to gambling, but I don't know enough about Australian law to say on that. I just don't know. I just know the UK is very lax when it comes to gambling laws, and yeah, that's just kind of how it is. There are still various conditions and whatnot in place, but those conditions are, as I say, more lax here than they would be in many other places. Alright, nope, Martin, I'm going to delete that message. Now that's crossing the line straight into open politics. Let's not do that. This is a gaming channel. I'm happy to mention on factual stuff where it's borderline politics, but we won't go that far. It's all good, dude. Just making it clear there is a line to be drawn. If there is anyone here who thinks they are a political expert, excellent. Go prove that somewhere else. For everyone else, let's game. Right, we've got the Archon Hunt to do. So, this one, Archon Amar, very easy to achieve, or very easy to delete. We got the Spy, Defense, Showdown. I mean, not the worst setup, Spy Defense. Well, let's get cracking on those, shall we? If you'd like to join me on that, send me a message in game like Concraig7 has just here. Let's bring you on into the squad. Every gambling guide in Australia has PSA saying don't gamble. Yeah, there's all kinds of little bits like that in the UK as well. I think the slogan they've used for a long time, at least the one I remember, was when the fun stops, stops. It's sure, I wonder how effective that is. More speed? Sure, come on in, Tom. Yeah, and a beer relay, come on in. There we go, we got our team. We have got our team. Beautiful. Alright then. Let's go crack a Spy Vault. After watching the influence video, you realise your slash-based influence Praedos wasn't a good idea? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Borderline's on, just saying. Okay, who just stole host? Who just stole the host? It's gone to Concraig. God damn it. Can't be doing this. You make it a worse experience for everyone. You can't be doing that. Rare time to switch off your Rayleigh? Coward. Coward. Does it look like I'm switching off a Lavos? Eh? Yeah? How do you seal the host? I actually don't know. We've tried looking into it, and all we ended up getting was confused. Hey guys, don't mind if I just steal this from you, right? You don't mind? Thanks. Ooh, nice try. You almost hit me. Shame I'm leaving. Did it just suddenly get foggy in here? How? Did I set off the fire suppression system? Why is it suddenly foggy?
Far too late. She will never forgive me. But you will.
Alright, Solomon's in that one. I'm sure they'll easily handle this vault. Yeah, they're already on it. Perfect. We can head on out.
Thank you. My brother is unwell.
Easy peasy.
I will burn the sickness out of him if I have to.
What's my Parazon setup? Whatever I last set it to. I don't pay enough attention to the Parazon, I'll be honest. I could do more with it, I just don't. I think I've got Sentinel Recovery, longer hacking time, and Yeet. I think it's Yeet. Don't know if you know it, you can skip the success animation on a hack. Oh, fair enough. Unaware. Grandias, and wow, the Kengineer, I love your videos, please don't change. Oh, thank you, mate. Welcome on into the Twitch channel as well. Hope you enjoy yourself here as much as on the YouTube. Alrighty, we now have our much longer defense mission. Let's get it started. Yup, let's get it started. There we go. So we've got Urali, Banshee, Volt. Okay. Surprised no one min-maxed to bring a Nova. I'm of course just sticking with Lavos because Lavos. Lavos is great.
Specialists alive. Their wideband scans should reveal Myra's purpose in this sector.
Alright then. Hello, specialist. How are you doing? Running away, apparently. Here, have a gun. Did he take it? Have a... He's got the gun now. Excellent.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Alright, I'm looking at them and they die before... How does that happen multiple times over, that I look at the one that's just about to die? Hello, Summer. It's going well here. Hope you're going well yourself. Ooh, okay, thank you, Banshee. 212 million hit with Torrid before Raw. Yeah, as you do. As you do.
I kind of suspect this may take a turn for the worse.
I'm doing alright, Samuel. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. That Banshee has got a lot of strength on their setup, I can see. A lot of strength. I would switch to using melee, but everything is so split up that I'm just not going to get the benefits of influence. They're all too spread out. Arcanum and Banshee Brave? They've got a good team with them. Restoration on Torrid for initial damage. Yeah, things cracking when the stacks run out. A genuine concern. Ooh, 100% raw, 106% raw. Where's the enemy? There they are. Look down and just beam 1.5 million damage into his head.
How are you?
Seems to be working so far. Yeah, it does, yeah. There is almost always a way to further optimize the setups. And the thing is, if the setup is already killing the enemies as quickly as I need them to, trying for that further optimization just isn't worth it. Especially if that extra optimization comes at the cost of some other issue which actually presents itself in a common circumstance.
What they are not lacking is tenacity.
I agree, Chipper. Hello, Shatians. Welcome in. Oh, for this map, it's actually reaching the point. I am going to do myself a favour here. I think my eyes are a little bit tired from this weekend. There we go. That's just a bunch easier. The Banshee ones are fine. The ones which aren't Bansheed? Yeah. That is easier. Shadow Receiver? Oh, nice. I think I had the Frostbite set up for a different circumstance and just never took it off. This is the other thing. I don't go through the builds hyper-optimizing them for every single situation at all times. So yeah, you're right. That shouldn't be on there right now. Now that I'm aware that that's the arcane rather than Merciless, I will be using my 2 and infuse 2 more.
And I shall serve as shepherd and minister.
Yeah, let's not have that laser beam of death, thank you. Exclamation mark build doesn't link you to anything. I'm not sure what it could link you to, even if I did make a build command. Torrid? I don't think I did a Torrid video, did I? Did I? I think I did.
Scans, yeah. Scans about half done, I reckon.
Yeah, fair enough, Kurtals. Yeah, there's no secret tech here. The use case of Primary Frostbite is, hey look, I can apply cold procs and get the damage without needing to keep up kill stacks for boss fighting. It was not such a good plan, if I recall, because I tried that against, what was it, the fragmented one, which is immune to cold procs. Thanks, D, for that. Couldn't do it. It's also another one of those silent buffs that you just have to think about constantly. Because it's got a short timer on it. Oh, yeah, it's got a 12-second timer. So if I don't apply a cold proc every 12 seconds or faster, it just vanishes. Just gone. And there are so many of these buffs that the only way you notice they are gone is by looking at the UI and going, oh, that ran out. Oops, I will reactivate it now. As opposed to, say, Mesmer Skin or Volt Speed, where you hear it run out. It tells you, hey, this just expired, do you want to do something about that? We have a lot of silent buffs in this game. Silent, very ephemeral buffs. And instead we have a lot of audio-visual clutter. Yeah, imagine trying to keep track of as many buffs as we got here in something competitive like, I don't know, Apex Legends. How would you? Or maybe use Primary Frostbite over Primary Blight, because of the setup I had at the time. The exact details of which I genuinely cannot remember, as I've cleared already. This build was just kind of thrown together. You know, that arcane was thrown on for a single run that wasn't even the correct thing, and then I was doing something else instead. Don't try and read into it. It's not important. This build is not the Bible. You don't need to study it for every glistening detail. There we go. Yeah, even that, Primary Frostbite had run out again. I'm using my dashes around, but if I'm not hyper-focused on it, it just runs out. Such an ephemeral buff. It's fine if you have the cold procs on your weapon. We're constantly doing something cold. Yeah. Esprit, no, it wasn't a test. Again, you're reading into it. I literally just said it was a single run. There was no test.
Coming along nicely. Just give it another minute, I reckon.
It was literally put on there as part of a single run, and that was it. There was nothing else special to it. It wasn't even the correct choice, because as I said, the fragmented one is immune to cold. There was no special test. There was no grand scheme. It was simply a mistake and then didn't get removed. This is not a Torrid build. I'm saying use it. Yo, Old Knight, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well there, my dude. Thank you very much for running in to the stream here. Zom, you around to do a shout out for Old Knight there? Has just come on in. Welcome, Asteroidius. Welcome, everyone. We are just wrapping up the last of the waves of this defense mission of the Archon Hunt. We're about to go mess up the Archon himself, actually.
There you go.
How was your stream, Old Knight? What are you up to? You off to bed? You have a good sleep then, absolutely. I do appreciate the end of your stream. One of the main things you want to do is just rest up. You go do that. Whilst this mission wraps up, my cat wants to leave, actually. I'll be back in just a sec. Come on, you. Off you pop. Yeah, you bud. There you are. My cat has also gone off to sleep. Zom, meepy? Seems so, maybe. Maybe. Let's do a quick shout out here. Now I can take your hands off keyboard. Oh, the night. And I think I've spelled that correctly. There we goes. If any of you would like to drop a follow over there of Old Knight, see what they're up to when I'm not live, go right ahead and do so. Hit that button at the top. Alright then, let's put a hole in the face of an Archon. And to do that, let's grab... See, normally I'd use the Burston, or the Kuva Heck, or the Felarx. All three of those very, very effective. But I'm going to mix it up and go for Old Faithful. Good old Fullman. And let's set it to radiation, because why not? That is non-stacking radiation. What those? That's probably been set up for hunting something else. All right. No. We can have that a little bit stronger. There we go. We'll stick with the Serration on it though. No need to go for the Galvanized Aptitude, I don't believe. Yeah, have that so we got some base damage built into it. It just kind of helps out. Alright. Let's crack this. And, oops. Damage. Nah! Couldn't change it in time. Alright. I'll do that when we load in. It's fine. Alright. Options. Damn. Off.
This is the grotesque truth behind Fazul's gospel.
There we go.
Of a new Eden. Sentient beasts.
Prediction. If Zom wants to set up a prediction, do we get a Tau Forge or not? That is the question. The answer will soon be revealed. How is that taking like no damage? Yeah, that guy was taking damage. Let's get ahead of everyone else and distract. I love you, Rayleigh. They take up all the screen. I'll get my headshots elsewhere. Can't do it on mobile? Oh. Fair enough then. No prediction it is. So I'm incapable.
The distance shockingly fast. When he creates duplicates, look for the one that is armed.
No, he is making summons. Summons destroyed. Headshot successful. Let's mosey on forwards. And get stuck on the sticky corner. Little trip without the damage numbers? Yeah, different strokes, different folks. I find damage numbers for this kind of a fight, where I really want to be hitting the headshots as much as possible, having them in the way, literally hiding the head of the guy that's flailing around, not helpful.
They will open this gate, even if their bearer is dead.
So I just have to remove them. It really does make a lot of a difference. I can see what the hell I'm shooting at. There we are. Foreman shots are extremely precise, makes it a little bit difficult to land them. There we go, one in. Esprit asking, what's the bit threshold for the various gilded emotes? I would have to double check that after this mission. Or Crown Ladybug can check it themselves. There we go. 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. Thank you.
On Tau, the wolf roamed without prey.
So there you are, Esprit.
Created
The fact that you can use them means you have bitted this stream at least 10,000.
to ecosystems long extinct.
Thank you.
Those savage jaws were never meant to bite.
They could probably see it on the requirements they need to meet to unlock them. Whereas you won't see those requirements, Esprit, because you've unlocked them. That simple. Oh, he ported out somewhere. Keep the hurt. And he's down. There you are, Esprit. Yep, called it.
Amar fought himself.
Alright then. Archon defeated. Let's get out of here.
He is a mere trophy. Good job.
Ta-da! Very nice. Yeah, as Esprit's pointing out there, if you did want to get the Gilded Fairy Grendel, the Gilded Drone, the Gilded Snake, you can easily do that. We're just supporting stream with some bits. I say some, yeah, it's not exactly a tiny amount of them, but if you have them, you get the emotes. And there we are. We have got ourselves a normal Crimson Shard. An 8,000 endo. I'll just, pop it on the pile. Miralabe, Concrade, Solomir, thanks for joining in on that. How much endo have I got now? 650k, it's fine. Oh, I can socket something. Huzzah! 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 Beautiful. Oh, Phantom. Some German music's a bit different. Okay, fair enough. Speaking of numbers hiding targets, can you change quest markers to stop them getting in the way as well? Quest markers? Quest markers. Or you mean like the just the icon on certain units? If you scope in at a unit, the icon should vanish. So like, I think you mean if I head on down to Sim. Oops, Sim. Don't know what that other thing was that popped up. Never seen that before. Drop ourselves in here real quickly. Yeah, if I spawn in an enemy. Yeah, so you see at the moment, if I put a marker on him, that is obscuring a bunch. Like, the word enemy is crossing the head. But if I scope in, it vanishes. That's how you get rid of it. If you are aiming your gun, those markers will vanish, even if they're at the very edge or off your vision. When you unscope, they come back. That is the function to hide those. I don't believe there is any other function on that. We'll quickly have a look at the accessibility. I doubt it. The other thing would be just turning off your HUD details, which is probably not a good idea. Like screen shake, teammate visual effects. Don't know what that's doing. No, I don't think there is anything in that there. Don't save. Whatever I've done, just don't save it. Alright. Yeah, Bubscubub, the drops start on a Monday. I will be live for a special stream on Monday, so rather than you having to, wait until Wednesday if you want to get the drops on this stream here, I will be live tomorrow before the drops start to make sure you got plenty of time to get the notifications and drop on in, absolutely. So you got the raffle today, drops tomorrow. That's how that works. And for the drops themselves, as it'll say on the link there, but save you a little bit of a click through, there are 3 drops to receive next week, anywhere between Monday right through to Sunday, and it is a 3-hour total time to get all 3 drops. You get 1 drop at 1 hour, 1 at 2 hours, 1 at 3 hours. And of course, make sure you have your accounts linked up, your Twitch and Warframe accounts, to get that benefit. Speaking of linking up accounts, if you also link your Twitch and Discord account, you get to use your subscriber benefits over on the Discord as well. So definitely make sure you do that. That means not only do you have access to a premium channel, you also get to use all the subscriber remotes that are on this channel here, all the static ones, anywhere on Discord, as if you had Twitch Turbo. Not Twitch Turbo. Discord Nitro. There we are. They're all something goes. It's like cereal at that point. But now you know. Now you know. No, Turbo, that's for getting rid of adverts. If you don't want to see adverts anywhere on Twitch, but you can't afford to subscribe to the 20 different streams you follow, that's fine. Turbo gets rid of it for all of them. You thought the raffle ticket was for something else? Nah, it's for the giveaway today. It's for the giveaway. Don't need more plat on Switch? Fair enough. How do you get the other coloured Archon shards? So, the Archon shards, you got the red, yellow, blue. You get those from doing the Archon hunts from Carl missions. That's going away. And from Netra cells. The green, orange, and purple. You get those by fusing them. Like so. And to do that, you need to have unlocked the Helminth Coalescent segment over with the Cavia Syndicate. For full details on the combined shards, actually for all the shards, honestly, I recommend checking out my guide. I've got a guide to every single one of these shards now over on YouTube. Exclamation mark Archon shards for the full link to that. It might just be exclamation mark shards. Actually, it might be both, for that matter. But yeah. Subscribe so you can bonk your friends on Discord. I mean, phrasing, but sure. There it is. There's all the shard videos. So you got killing the Archons, then the oh, hang on. Azure, Amber, Crimson, Violet, Emerald. Oh, I've not updated that with the Topaz one. Whoopsie, let me fix that. That is silly. Studio. Oh, Mumbo's posted. I'll have a look at that later, off stream. Can't do that on stream, that would be rude. If I were a raid chat command, I would be in here. Shard. Oops, that's not how you spell shards. Boom, there we go. Saved and input. There we are. Topaz so bad it didn't even get in the command. I mean, it's a very big command. It nearly doesn't fit. Yeah. Ladybug saying the worst thing about Archon shards, we have 6 shards and only 5 slots. Yes, that is definitely the worst thing. Do you have a Boltor and can you share the build? I do have a Boltor, I don't have a build that I am satisfied on it. I only can share you fully fitted builds for the ones I've done video guides to, because that's where I put them out. Let's see, Telos Boltor is the one with the shimmery, shiny, bobbly frob on it, yeah? Yeah, it's the stuff with the stuff. And yeah, it's not even a finished build, there's no former on it. So, can't help you on that one, sorry. That's not a finished one. I would have a look at that, but right now the focus is the Carl mission. Someone pointed out, this won't actually be the last one on stream. The last one on stream will be tomorrow, because then we can get one more Archon shard out of him. Right, so we're here, we need to go Carl's Garrison, grab this, browse wares, grab a shard, purchased, there we go. So now at least I've got that, I can't forget to grab it. Now let's do the mission. Don't die, grenades whilst flying, find 3 hidden things, kills whilst flying, find another hidden thing, And take out 10 enemies in the dropship. Oh, I actually have to do something during the cutscene. Okay. Do the car mission tomorrow? That's what I'm saying, today and tomorrow. Because it resets today. So do both, Solomir. Did I get the year review email? No, I didn't turn on marketing emails, and I don't intend to. I'm not going to turn on marketing emails just to receive the year in review, as far as I'm concerned. They've done it perfectly fine on the website before. The only reason they're not doing it on the website now is to do it as an email. And if I'm going to go full tinfoil hat for a moment, they want people to turn on the marketing emails. And I get it. You know, I understand it. They want to turn it into a marketing opportunity. I'm going to say no to that, so I won't receive my year report. It's not worth it to me.
Call ready.
Don't need to buy the shard you got this week. Yeah, I might as well still run this so I have the stock and whatnot for whatever D are doing with this. So I might as well still do it. Might as well. It's still going to be this mission if I didn't do it this week anyway, so.
Call. You almost died here.
Maybe, Cosmo.
Have to do this.
Double check your settings. There is another batch of things going out.
Mark Brothers.
There is stock in there. But we have to come back for this. Hello, hello. Let's wait for your stuff to go. Grenade. There we are. And we get a grenade back from that as well. Lovely. Is there something over here to find? There is a bit of stock to find. The pixel hunt continues. At least we have a map to help us, but still it continues. That's right, Snake. Yeah, they said the next wave of emails for those who turn on their marketing and then wait for it will be mid-April for the year review stuff. Again, I feel like it could have just been a website tool once again, but it's not. It's not. The car missions will have a use. That is, you can use them to have fun doing car missions. Come on, tell me that was enough. That counted. What do we got here? Ogress? I don't want to use that. Grenade. Get the... How did the grenade mostly not explode on them? That's bad. There we go. Alright. Keep on picking up grenades. I'll keep on doing this. It's a very effective way of getting the jetpack kills as well. There we go. Oh, you want to give me another? Alright. One more jetpack kill. No grenade this time, so I'm just going to try... Oh. Fail. There we go. That's done now. I can stop trying for the cheese kills. You still have Arkham mods? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can trade for those, but if you can stomach the car missions enough to get them, job done. There's Steinax farming, so that's a thing as well. There's not been any announcement to say the Arkham mods are coming away from car missions, so yeah. Every reason to believe they're still there.
Your brothers wait.
Alright, now we gotta take this guy back. Because not only is there stock back this way, but the stock icon might have also been covering up a map icon for something else. I don't know if that's true, but it is possible. So I'm going to go back and check for it. There we go.
Good work.
Nope, just stock. Okay. Maybe we'll get new Arkham mods. They haven't been announced, so we don't know. You don't mind the car missions? Because you don't do the pixel hunt? I mean, fair enough. Yeah, if I were happy to skip that, fine. But it means then also missing out on, what's that? On this run, 30 stock. Eventually, that's going to prevent me from getting the Archon Shard. And then I'm doing a Carl run to not get an Archon Shard. Yeah.
Move out, brother.
It just stinks a bit to me.
Brother did good.
I won't over-focus on the pixel hunt though. If I've cleared an area, missed an item, I won't go back. It ain't worth that amount of time. What's this one? Gorvac. What is Gorvac? Yeah, shotgun. Slow reload shotgun. Let's get cracking. Effective. Definitely effective. Not at that range. Understandable. It is a shotgun after all. Kind of surprising it's not effective at that range, given the tight spread on it. But yeah, you can see the fall off stat at work there. If I come down here, then it pops it. Need to head over to the other location. The difference in damage there, wow. Just an extra step forwards. Bop. Yeah, that one's out of range. In range.
Follow call.
Brother required. Let's go grab the next one. There we are. Come on. Got him. And again, having the enemy highlighting, that's helping out here.
Go where calls say.
Get them in the zone. Actually, I'll jump in the zone as well whilst waiting for them to get here. Oh, they're here. Never mind. We'll let them do their stuff down there. I don't actually need to be doing all this killing right now. I could just hang out with the bros. Oh, that was useful. Ain't no waiting for us. And done. Let's head on over to the next bit. Now, we can look for the caches, so I'm just going to do the quick scout around the area.
There's another group of prisoners on the other end of the Murex.
There is something up there. Okay. It says there are two somethings. We'll see if that is true or not in a moment.
And escaped with his brothers.
Something like that. Marking your destination.
Waiting for the brothers to get here. Any second now. There we go, correct. Okay, and the map is lying to me. There is one item in here. This marker is a fake. My favourite. Fake map markers. I hope that gets fixed in the update. There's something below me. Nope. There we go. I'll just give it a moment if someone's coming over here and pop that. Is it this guy? Hopefully not, because he's being a bit silly. No, it's this guy. Alright then. Hello, Longshot. How you doing?
Good boom, brother.
Oh look, another fake marker on the pixel hunt. Yay! Alright then. And here's the question. If we know there are fake markers, would you trust the markers to always appear on the items you're looking for? Would you? If you know that the game can be wrong about where something is, would you trust the game to be right about where something isn't? I don't know that I would. And that adds to the hate of pixel hunts. There's no rhyme or reason to the pixel hunt. All you know is that Carl has a toy, and it has once again somehow been dropped in an unidentified location on this ship. We don't know if it is ahead of me or behind me. We have a suspicion it's ahead of me on the basis that I have been looking, but it might not be. Necromite wasn't on the marker either. That is true. Yep. Alright, we'll grab those. And even with the markers on the map, I still need to get close enough for the marker to matter, which means actually being in the room anyway. I'm not so much searching as I am playing a Roomba. I'm bouncing around from room to room, scooping up what I find. What's this one? Ignis, I don't want that. And that's me playing a Roomba. That's not what I was looking for in Warframe experience. Tomorrow channel anniversary of Warframe? Warframe anniversary. It's the 11th anniversary of Warframe in April. And so for 3 months they are doing drops across the directory. Anniversary drops. And we get to enjoy that. Yeah, Ladybug, quite literally, yeah, right now, I am that. Alright, got a brother to sort that one. Slap that in its face. And that one in its face.
Brother did good.
And let's blow up this one. Oh, that one blew up before I even got to shoot it. Brother's on his way over. Do, 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 do. This is vulnerable. Shoot the hell out of it. And it's gone. Cool. Right then. I'm going to scout up this way, because there could be some of the things we need over here. What do we actually need? Need the cash still, and we need a floof. Alright. If a new player were to start right now, how many hours until he gets an account ready for late game? Oh god, that's a question enough. That is a question. It depends on how you play. If they're an actual new player rather than an experienced player starting a new account, I would say late game would kick in at well over 100 hours. Like, to have access to the equipment and the resources to slam home late game stuff, yeah, over 100 hours. Oh, another fake! God damn it. This mission. Could be zero if you just buy some stuff. I mean, kind of. You could buy the Initiate Power Pack, which will give you a heck of a lot of power. It gives you a fully leveled Rhino, some weapons, fully leveled mods like Serration, Hornet Strike. It will give you Split Chamber, Elemental mods. Like those are a big deal to have a lot of max rank mods there. And that will bypass a lot of the grind, yeah. But that will get you to mid-game. Late game, you then still need to go about, at the minimum, getting to trading, which the Initiative Power Pack will give you the MR for. You'll need to complete the nodes on the star chart. That takes time. And quests. You'll need to then have access to arbitrations, or otherwise trade for the galvanized mods. And also unlock the upgrades on your guns to equip the Steel Path Arcanes or other Arcanes. So yeah, I would put it at least 100 hours. Like, if someone was guiding you you might be able to get to the late game content and be able to play it in 100 hours. There we are, we're done on this bit. Yeah. Yeah, the initiate power pack is one hell of a skip ahead. Absolutely. It doesn't skip the quests, it doesn't skip the missions, but it skips a huge part of the early game resource grind. It gives you the power to get to resource grinds that aren't baby grinds. You're not scrounging around for 5, 10 endo at a time.
Brothers, get out!
At the same time, that means spending money to bypass a lot of that gameplay, and then you still have to go through the low-level missions, which means that for the entire star chart, it will feel like everything is too weak, or rather, everything you have is too strong. The way around that will be to not use what you spent money on. That's a hard sell. That is a hard sell right there. I honestly don't know if there is a way to solve that other than just personal control, self-control. Only equip the mods as you need to equip them. It's a bit of a weird one, really, when you think about it. That's the nature of pay to skip. Yes, quest progress is streamlined in that you no longer need to do any mastery unlocks. All main quests, not side quests, but all main quests only require MR0. Oh, someone's down? That's unfortunate. Fix that. So, ignoring any crafting times and restrictions on that side, you could, theoretically, start up an account and in a single session, complete Whispers in the Wall. Theoretically. God help someone who wants to try and do that on a stream. Yeah. Alright, Ladybug, you have yourself a good one. Thanks for dropping by. See you sometime next week, no doubt. Alright, signal extending. Where do I need to be? Oh, all the way over there. That's weird. Boop. Ah, they're so angry. And they're dead. Sounds like newest fad. How fast can we speedrun a new account's Whispers readiness? I mean, again, because there's the pay to skip, how do you define that? Like, would you rule out buying platinum? Would you rule out trading? Comes down to what rules someone puts on themselves, really. Oh, we got another person taking fatal damage. No, I didn't want attack. No, I didn't want attack. I want you to get this guy back on his feet.
Get up. Need your help.
And now defend that spot. Easy. Any percent would cost a lot of money. To be Whispers ready? No, not really. Initially, Power Pack will do you the vast majority of it. And that's just a case of running the quests, which will force you through enough mission navigation in itself. Whisper's readiness doesn't require Steel Path readiness. It requires mid-game readiness, and the Initiate Power Pack gives you that for the non-operator, non-railjack, non-necromech content. Alright, this brother can be released. There we go. Group up.
Signal ahead, but
Let's see, I still need to find Cash and Floofs. There's still 2 pixel hunts to go, which means still worth checking some bits and pieces to the side.
Call heard of this one.
We're heading towards a dead-end room. Is there something in here? There can be. Is there? There is not! That is the 4th fake icon. Anything at the back here that I can't yet detect? Because you can see it goes off my radar before it goes off the map itself. So it's not the biggest radar. Alright, we got a 5th icon. Is this one real? Yes, it's a floof. Right the way at the bloody back here. For some reason. Oh well. Okay, we just need to find the cash now and get out. That is the job. Cash out. It's almost like we're closing up a retail shop. That was a pretty bad joke, I'm sorry. That was a bad one. Just checking on the map here. Oh, there is actually room this way. Nearly missed that one. Let's go have a look behind door number, I don't even know. Is there something in here? It's a dead-end room. There is an icon on the map. It's a cache. There we are. At least I could just shoot that one. Saves me an extra, what, 30 meters? So now that is all objectives done, 20 minutes-ish. Let's go. Oh wait, it's obviously there's the wolf. It'll be like 21, 2 minutes. Bypass all the sentients. Don't need to be focusing on them. They just slow us down. No reward for shooting them. We are mercenaries after all. We work for reward and reward alone. Contract doesn't say we need to do it. We don't do it.
Reading massive trauma, amalgam rejection, chemical hypersaturation. How is
Hello, Wolfie boy. Are you ready for a fight?
Call do what call must.
Call? You can't save them all.
Get that guy up.
Call save, but not from Narmer.
I've had 3 guys go down this mission. That's quite unusual. I don't recall us normally having any go down. Yep. Dodge that as best I can. And he's dispatched off. Beautiful.
Call. Extraction is ready. Get your brothers to the hangar.
Mission successful. Ta-da! And the extraction works. I remember the stream where it didn't. That was painful. We can skip that. But there we are. The penultimate Carl mission. Because unless you give us a reason, I don't see a lot of reason to keep doing that one. Alright, chat. I think that has cleared me through all of the important weeklies. At least all the ones we need to pick up from missions. I haven't gone to Palladino, so we can head down there, see what she's up to. Rather, what she has got cooking for me. Iron Wake, Palladino. So hopefully we can get a hold of a few ribbons and see what's inside all of them. You never know, I might get a what's it, Akina? Is that the name of the upcoming Prime? Alright, Riven mod number 1 is Rifle. That's not going to be an Akina, but that's fine. Next one is a Pistol. Alright. I mean, that might end up being a Velox. I don't need to move. Okina, yeah. Okina Prime, yeah. In my head I had it as Akina. No, it's Okina. You want a pistol kick gun? Ah, fair do. Okay. Nah. Let's have a ganders. I'm shocked how often people go for ribbons on new weapons considering minimum dispo. Yeah, it's because it can enable builds that require... Not require, but enables builds where you can condense 2 mods into one. So like on this here, I've got the Toxin and Cold. They're barely any bonus, they're just there to give a little bit of viral. So a Riven, which has both of those on, plus other stats, would just be a straight upgrade. and then it would give me a space open to put something else, in this case probably Gladiator Might, or I could go for some range, something like that. In this case, what I'm going to do is run the slash viral build, and I'm going to drop the range. Let's see. What is on Melee Ribbon number 1? It is pick up 10 Syndicate Medallions while alone or in solo mode. Well, so much bringing in chat, eh? Hello there, Koichi. Saw the words plat giveaway, I figured you're a chill guy. I mean, the two don't necessarily go hand in hand, but I'd like to think I am mostly chill. I don't know if I can take ownership of that, actually. I'm going to let chat decide. Is the Kengineer chill? Yes or no? Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Am I chill? I'm not sure. I mean, I tried to drink just until. Ken is chill, salty Ken less so. I mean, I only get salty like 7 times an hour. It's not that bad. There are only so many clips of my bagel rants, after all. So, you know. Chill until someone starts asking the same questions over and over. This is why we have plenty of video guides and measured responses, yeah. Needs an it depends answer. Rich Roik asking, can Zarta's Whisper do extra damage to Eidolon Synovia after the shield is broken? Yes. Void damage hits Synovias. Absolutely, yeah. Chill until Warframe does math weird? I mean, Caliban Spectre? Just putting it out there. Adel, no. No. No, don't, no. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. That's unfair. I'm supposed to get annoyed at those people. Someone comes into the stream. Can you recap the entire stream? What did I miss? Can you tell me everything that just happened? This is why the bot responds specifically to the message, what did I miss? Yeah. To be honest, what is the giveaway? So I always do the platinum draws at the end of the stream. However, you don't need to be here at every moment on the stream. And this is something that I make a point about when it comes to these raffles, because anywhere from like 50 to 150 people typically enter, and yes, it does vary that wildly. Because that many people enter, if you are the winner, I will contact you on Twitch. You've got 24 hours to respond, which means so long as you just check back on Twitch sometime after the stream has ended, within that day, you're golden. If you don't check onto Twitch within the 24 hours, then, well, you didn't want the prize, did you? But it means you don't have to be here every moment, as, let's face it, when the odds are stacked that far technically against you, to say, oh, you must be here at a specific moment for a chance to get 75 platinum, that just feels harsh. If it was a prime access, you know, then I might consider it a bit more. That's a very valuable ticket item. And even then I actually don't do that. Even then, most of the time anyway. The mass amount of giveaways during the charity stream was different. Because that was like 60 giveaways in 3 streams. But yeah, I do it that way simply because it's just not fair to say you must be here at a specific minute at the end of the stream. Certainly people who are living to the east of me, or just otherwise, you know, not wanting to be on a stream at that time. Yeah, why should you miss out? Versus the person who jumps in for 1 minute at the end of the stream. That doesn't seem right. Also, there's some Gift of Lotus I should probably do. Excalibur Dex Skid. Excalibur Dex and Action Glyph. I'll pass on those. I should do that. I was about to go do the ribbon, yeah. Why is everyone saying ticket? They're saying it for the raffle. Exclamation mark raffle there, little. exclamation mark raffle for the info. Right, so yeah, I need to get Syndicate medallions. I'm going to see if there's other ribbons I can open at the same time here. Oh, I have got some going around. Complete a survival mission with level 30 or higher enemies without killing anyone. Yeah, that doesn't work with... no, that does work with what I'm trying to do. That does work with that. So, tell you what, let's switch that on to... Observe, because I think that uses a ribbon. Yeah. So it makes sense to swap ribbon for ribbon. Because I don't know exactly what mod needs to go where. It's just really easy. And filming. Do I have a rifle ribbon unveiled? See, because I'd have to equip it to figure out the challenge, that's going to take up a slot. So I'm not going to do that there. Because I want to focus more on the melees. It's just I can do these at the same time. Careful with your companion on this challenge. It's not equipped to shoot stuff. So I'm good on that. So, what I can run then is Lavos with Golden Instinct. And I'll just have to remember not to use my 2. Simple. Very, very simple. Right? Will I go an entire mission remembering not to say... not to press 2? Which inbox? Twitch inbox. So yeah, that should state that on there. I'll fix that. You're very right. That is a failure of the command. Remember to check your Twitch inbox. Boop. There we are. That's updated now. Hey, Malicitos, you finally figured it out. Yes, the reason my kit gun is called the Observe is because observe and gaze are synonyms. Which is also why I have the Shake Innards, the Crypt Digit, and the Grab Satellite. All 4 of them are synonym names. All 4. Right, is there a Syndicate survival of sufficient level? Damn, that's level 20 to 25. Ah, that's annoying. There's not a Zaraman survival, is there? No, there isn't. So I'm going to have to go to Deimos for this then, to do both at once. Grab Satellite for Cash Moon. Yep. Shake Innards is Rattle Guts. And then Crypt Digit, Tomb Finger. Do I have a synonym Spore Lacer? No, the Infested Kit Guns, I made references to StarCraft with those ones. So I have things like Zagara's Gift. There's Zagara in StarCraft 2. She is a Zerg creature that loves to create banelings. And the Spore Lacer sends out little exploding toxic bombs. Banelings. So that just kind of made sense in my head. Alright. Let's load up the survival. Let's not kill anything. That might be Necromech season. And let's go find the medallions. Bet the banelings worth the acid burns? Perhaps. Alright then, let's head towards the... live support? I'll go to live support, then I'll deploy my, what's it, air support. Don't kill anything. Gotta be very careful that I do not kill anything. Air support. Okay, wonderful. We got some marks. That's good. Does Sentinel count for killing? Yes. Anything counts for killing. Bullet jump kills count here, which is wild. So it's more, not that you shouldn't kill, but that nothing should die. Even a friend getting the kill counts against you for this. Alright, with those acquired, I'm now going to scan. And I need to go this way. Can I even safely use my 3? I don't think I can I? I'm at risk of killing if I use my 3. So I'm just going to have to navigate and hope for the best. And my life support is going to run down whilst doing that. This might not have been the smartest plan to do these together. Yeah, I need to be popping crates to get life support. I definitely need to be focusing on that. Do life support even come from these ones?
You have but 60 seconds of life support remaining.
You know what? I may have made a massive misplay on choosing this. Yeah, Ivara would give me additional life supports from the modules. I didn't want to do that. Is all. I should have brought Carrier for this. That would automatically pop the crates around me. Oh god, I have to be really careful I don't cause a corrosive zone anywhere. Because if they step into it and die from it, then that's objective failed. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get all the medallions, but I've got a couple, so that's something. Wow, none of these are dropping life support. Okay. I will just have to be as good as I can be at this game. Which is probably not enough. No, not that. I want life support. Life support. Very careful not to hit those vials. Oh, this is not looking good. I'm going to head back towards the life support to pick it up as soon as it arrives. Why are we doing this mission on hard mode? Because I can!
60 seconds?
No! Okay, the life support has arrived. I can give myself some more time. Okay, that gives me 1.5 minutes, so we have almost enough. I might need another life support module if I can't find some bits and pieces around. I might need to do that. It says the item is here. Can one of these drop a life support module? Just one? Good God.
Papa left some bad things behind.
Really?
One of them.
In the mission where I'm not allowed to kill?
Time and oxygen are running out.
In the mission where I'm not allowed to kill, I stumble across that. Also, again, life support not spawning from any of these crates. Yeah. This is very, very close to the line. I don't know if this is going to make it.
Only 30 seconds left.
I know! Please drop, please drop. You're my only hope. Literally nothing else is trying to help me. I need this one. Yes! Okay, we're good. We're good. Because nothing else was going to give me it. I'm starting to wonder that, Malicitos. I'm starting to wonder if the Albrecht crates don't give life support. I don't even know which way to go at this point. I am so turned around. I do not have a video on the Boltoring cannons, no.
Return to the sanctum.
Yep, Sanctum sounds like a good idea to me. Thank you very much.
That area has been permanently compromised. Extract.
Come on. Come on. None of them give life support modules. Are you kidding me? It must just be coded that way. Okay, I can hear pickups in there, so I'm going to go in there. I can go for that safely now that we've hit the 5-minute mark. I can do this and still not fail the mission. Hey, look, 2 of them. And we are good. There we are. Mission successful. And I gained 1 point towards Madurite. I didn't get any kills, I don't think.
Tenno, our work goes on.
Did it reset the Syndicate medallions? I don't think it did. Surely it didn't reset that. That'd be rude. Stuck. After all of that. Stuck. You'll pay 20,000 plat for that? Bet. Message me in game. Put up. Alright, well. That's that ribbon opened. That wasn't even on this. Of course it's not. Okay, is that not the mission I just did? I have 2 of those? Okay, we'll continue. Did the Cronin one reset itself? What? Huh? Why? No? What? If I exit from here, is it going to update? Because I very clearly picked up Syndicate medallions. You saw me do it. Must it be the Ribbon Cipher? I ain't no noob. Vocanot counts medallions? I'm fairly certain they were counting as we were going through the mission. It's not saved it. You know what? We're just going to subject ourselves to this again. Another 5 minutes of bouncing around and not killing anything as carefully as possible. I haven't learnt my lesson. I'm not even bringing carrier. Let's see. Because if this has to be completed in 1 mission, it is physically impossible. Just putting that out there. You cannot complete that in 1 mission. No life support. No life support. Going to, again, carefully try not to kill anything. No life support. Why not on Steel Path? Because I'm doing a Ribbon Challenge, Queen. A Ribbon Challenge where I'm not allowed to kill anything. So if a Acolyte spawns, I might be in really bad juju. Alright. Air support, not on-call crew, that would instantly fail the mission. Don't shoot those. Cool, we've detected multiples. This is good. I need to get in there. Life support? Nope. I think I might like to submit a bug report on this one. What's the best Warframe to buy? How do you want to define best, Rebuck? What to you would you qualify as best? And then I can give you your answer. Need OG medallions? You don't need OG medallions because I know the Zaraman ones work. I don't need to hide in the rift. I'm fine. I've got Lavos. Lavos can tank everything. Yeah, let's check the progress on it, shall we? Challenges, progress. It's not counting these ones. Yeah. All right. Well, that's poop. I will submit that bug report. That's not supposed to happen. Well, that's fine. They're only medallions for a syndicate. Why would they count as syndicate medallions? Oh no, don't, no, 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 I can't stop you. Oh. Balls to it, alright. Things just got a little bit more serious in here. And it's only level 55, how bad can it be? I just can't shoot back. And still no life support modules found, just the capsules. Let's grab you. Is this even going to be enough? I mean, it was enough last time, but is it going to be enough? Still not finding any life support. Alright, this one's available.
60 seconds of life support remaining.
I am painfully aware of that, Fishy. Yeah, they should drop at the same intervals, but, you know, this is Warframe. Anything can happen. We would like to think we understand and it's all deterministic, but then I'm not getting life support from the crates that drop life support. So, what do we know? Ruben was saying just all-round best abilities. I'm new to the game, so don't know much about it. All right, my dude. Let me fill you in on something. There isn't a best Warframe in terms of abilities. There are Warframes that people like more than others on average, and there are Warframes that people like less than others on average. For example, the Caliban Warframe is looked down on quite heavily by most of the community, so that one I would not recommend. But in terms of what would be a good one for you, is hard to say. What kind of playstyle do you enjoy, Rebuck? Because you must have played something to have got yourself to the point of wanting to buy a Warframe. That you have used up your existing Warframe to your satisfaction. Oh dear. Uh-oh. So what do you enjoy in Warframe? So that I can help guide you towards a Warframe you would enjoy even more. How can you join the Plaque giveaway? Exclamation mark raffle for details on that. Alright, let's, again, carefully not kill anything. If anything dies here, I don't get the challenge. I have to do this all again.
You can come home now.
There we are.
Need to be a hero on my account.
Most you've played is Titan on Destiny. I don't know anything about Destiny to say on that, sorry. Really just like being able to tank damage while also giving out a lot of damage. Right, okay, Rebook, I would suggest that you have two choices here, mate. You have two choices, I'll say. First, let me see what my Riven is. It is Stug and Seer, that's what... Anyway. I just didn't get a good loot roll, by the way. After all that, that was not a good loot roll. So, you've got a couple options, my dude, in terms of something to buy early game. Because a Warframe I'd recommend, now don't buy this straight away, let me explain. A Warframe I'd recommend to you is this one here, Rhino. But here's the thing, you don't want to buy Rhino outright here. This is a very bad purchase. Because Rhino is one of the very first Warframes in the entire game that you can farm. He is stupidly early game. Rather than having to buy him, you could, because you start on this planet here, and you could then go to this planet, fight the boss here a few times over, boom, you've got it. However, if you are not looking to even do that little bit of farming, if you want to have Rhino now, then what I'd recommend instead is this thing right here. This is what you can consider. Now, this is a lot more expensive than just a Warframe. Absolutely. This is £33 in British money. Obviously, you'll see it in your own currency, wherever you're signed in. This comes with Platinum. You can use that to get Warframe slots, weapon slots, trade with other players, whatever you want to do with it. You get yourself the Rhino Warframe fully leveled up. You get Nova fully leveled up. You get a couple, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons fully leveled up. You get a bunch of Aura mods fully leveled up. You get Warframe mods fully leveled up. fully leveled up. Fully. All of this is fully leveled up. You get the full benefits of it. As if you got it yourself and went through the process of leveling them up. I've gone into detail on YouTube as to the actual value of this pack, and it has got the value behind it. It's just if you want to spend the money on it. So in terms of a Warframe that can just tank and deal extra damage, Rhino is exceptional for that. He can make himself functionally invulnerable, blocking status effects in the process, amp up his damage and his allies' damage. He can also slow down enemies by stomping the ground so hard they are nearly frozen in time. In terms of a tank and damage dealer, this one is about as simple as it gets. Now, there are plenty of other options out there. I'm not going to go into all of the options because, quite frankly, we would be here forever whilst I explain every Warframe in the game. But that should give you 2 options for your quick answer. Either get to that second planet and farm him, or you can go buy the Initiate Power Pack and effectively boost your power level from beginner to able to do every single mission you can see in front of you right now. Pretty easily, actually. With maybe a couple spare. The Disruption ones might be more difficult. All the rest of them, yeah. That's how powerful that pack is. What's the most brain dead, easiest frame that can carry me to the whatever the end game is? That will also be Rhino, which you earn at Fossa. That is brain dead easy. Someone saying Octavia? Yeah, Octavia is another capable one on that side. But Octavia, you at least need to place your abilities in the right spots. And remember to set up the Manticore so that you can crouch spam it. Revenant is another good option, although Revenant's defense still requires you to put out the offense or it gets burned through faster than Rhino's. Because Rhino's defense works better for lower damage scenarios. It can handle infinite damage, but it works better in lower damage than Revenant. You can farm faster with Rhino? Yeah. Here's the thing, Rebook. Every single thing in the game that is mechanical, you can farm. All of it. Every single one in the game. I want you to look at this list of items right here. You see all these Warframes? You see all of these that I have? Still going. Still going. Still going. Still going. Still going. There we go. Farmed. In fact, with the exception of the bits and pieces that get sent to me by DE, because I am a Warframe creator, well-established one, DE do send me some items from time to time to show them off, like so. But outside of them sending me those kinds of items, everything on this account is farmed. All of it. Sometimes that means farming for the premium currency. You know, I sell things to people and buy other items. That's no different than any other MMO where you buy and sell items for gold or whatever the in-game currency is. With the exception of a smattering of items handed to me by the game developers, this account is farmed. You can just do it. Seriously. And I have a guide over on my YouTube channel, which is how long it takes to farm every Warframe in 2023. Yes, we're in 2024. Yes, some frames have come out since that video, so it's now only 95% up to date. Still gives you a good idea how long things take. Right then. So with that in mind, I am going to go open up the next ribbon. Let me fix my secondary weapon now. How about Excalibur? Can you reach endgame without too much trouble? Every Warframe can reach endgame. Because endgame is Steel Path. That is endgame. There are people who will hear that and go, no, it's actually endurance. No, it's not. That is a extrapolation of the mission system. Endgame is Steel Path. Fight me on it. Every Warframe can handle endgame. It's about how you set it up. So yeah, it's more to do with what do you want to play, how do you want to play it. That's just what it comes down to. Alright, Zaraman Exterminate. Let's go get some medallions. When you say percentages, it like activates your video voice? Activates? It's still me. What am I running on Lavos currently? Golden Instinct because I'm hunting for medallions. Which, let's check, any medallions in this starting area? Nope, let's just go straight ahead then. I really should have equipped Carrier at this point. That's my bad. Actually, I should be using the explosive weapon. I am running this on hard mode for some reason. Alright. That's fine, I'll figure it out.
Prepare for incoming support.
Let's see if it marks anything. Okay, that was a very good ping. Ho ho! Merry Christmas! Woo! Alright. Volt seems brittle. Volt can deploy a shield which has 100% damage blocking. Shots can't go through it from enemies. Volt has an augment which allows him to gain shields for him and his team when his 4th ability deals damage. So, Volt can be brittle until you set him up to not be brittle. Oh, is it marked these? Oh, now I feel less happy. That's going to be what some of these markers are. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, where do I turn this one in? Malika! Hello, where are you hiding? Oh.
Remember, student, as you can see,
Thank you, Malika.
student is the evil.
There we are. Is the Ribbon Challenge progressing? Good question. Is the Ribbon Challenge progressing? Wrong button. This used to work. This used to work. Okay then. Cool. Thanks to you. I'm just going to abort the mission. Actually, no. Having scanned all of these, I want to see what all these are. I'm going to collect them. Having scanned so many, but... God damn it. Does anyone know when the Tenacon tickets are going up for sale? I don't actually know that. Sorry, no. Oh, hello. I fix this feature when Whispers release? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, fine. That's life. That's just life, innit? My way in is here. My way in is not here. Hold on, been a hot minute since I've done this one. Thanks, kid. Fucking what? Ah, there it is. Thank you. Strange ghost child. You have done me a great service. What's the most requested or looked for frame by groups and clans? That's not really a thing in this game. That's really not a thing in this game. There are certain missions where certain frames are objectively just better than others, but that's not actually a reason to go for those frames, because those missions are both hyper niche and also late game. You would not be interacting with those missions before answering this question for yourself.
Remember, student,
That's a good way of putting it, Zom, yeah. Warframe is a solo game in which you can happen to have 4 players. Like you can see right now, I'm playing this completely solo. And I could be playing this in all manner of more efficient ways right now than I'm currently doing. I'm just casually having fun with it. Just got Rhino Systems? Nice! You're 1/3 of your way there. And Systems is actually the hardest one to get. By pure RNG, you have got the annoying one. I just realised if I'm going to leave, I need to be killing things. Whoopsies. Alright. Let's bring in something to do the killing for me. I can outsource the killing. 7 of 8. I marked 7 out of 8 void plumes in a single scan. Ooh, that was lucky. And I marked both Malika consoles. How good is Jaya? Jaya with her augments absolutely slaps. Augments and pillage, she just wrecks face. She's great. Absolutely great. And chat, say nothing about the pressing of 5. We've got new bros around. Don't draw attention to it. Does that mean you should do the scan things on the last in? The scan thing. What you mean my my golden instinct? Because yeah, that will tell me which way to go, which is through the roof apparently. Okay, so it doesn't understand where the final item is. That's unfortunate. I might have missed it backwards. So I'm going to find a ghost child. On this map, ghost children can help us on that. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I don't need it. It's not working for the ribbon challenge. I'm just going to finish the mission and leave. I don't need the 8th item. Are you allowed to have all of them at once? Theoretically, last gasp on Vazrian with Vazrian waybounds? Yeah, waybounds you can have all of them active simultaneously. In fact, once you unlock the waybound as no longer waybound, it's always active. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, it is then always active. So I always have the extra energy on my operator. That's just how it's designed. There we go. Taking you years to finally get over your hate of Plains of Eidolon? Fair enough. To each their own. It might take me years to get over my hate for Carl missions. Alright, so, seeing as the Riven can no longer be opened on non-core Syndicate missions, they should probably put core Syndicate on the Riven, but sure. Let's go do that then. Building Gara Prime as well, never realised how nutty she was until now. Oh yeah, Gara can get a lot of good stuff done. Absolutely. Alright then, let's do the capture. That should be a nice easy going source of medallions.
Received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is
okay.
here to find them and capture them.
So how do I want to go about this hunt? I should have brought... Hold on. I should have brought different weaponry. Let me do this sensibly. Let me up my efficiency a bit here. Let me improve on this. So, Foreman can go away for 10 Envoy. You can stay, you're fine. Let's switch you for Glaive. That's otherwise fine, I'll be fine. This needs to switch for you. And make sure it's a reasonable setup. Got crits, Recover Companion, Looter, Betty Ray. I don't need Betty Ray. I'll keep it on, but I don't need it. Yeah, I'll be fine. We'll just run this one. That is acceptable to me. Use Revolt? Yeah, that's fine. I like Lavos. As you may have guessed, I like Lavos. Where Lavos is really good for this is that Lavos can reset the cooldown on Golden Instinct. Which means that I can cast it very frequently.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
A lot of people are depending
One.
on you.
Hey, Sculpture! 1 and 1. Wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but I will take it. There is stuff on the other side, so I'm going to guess the map is going to loop around. I can see the target is that way, so I'm going to go the other direction. Blappening, nothing left to get there. Nothing left to get there, beautiful. I should really be, let's go towards this target. There are 100 odd, oh, that was bad of me. 100 odd meters, so if I go to the target, and then I drop this here, that should mark some nearby stuff. We didn't get more info, no. We'll find out when the update releases.
Mission complete. The captive has been
There we go, nice bunch of markers. This is going to make my life easier. Gotta love those Zaraman upgrades. Yoink. Oh, 2 in this room as well. Yoink. Zaku's great at breaking boxes? Absolutely, yeah. Oh. Hold about. Hold about, what? Eh? Eh? And about a bird here, the word here, where? Ah, there we go. There we go. It's another one of these rooms. Okay. Oh, there we are. That's the 5 medallions. I don't know why I thought I needed 8. It was just 5. Huh. Well, okay then. Mission complete. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't care about the rest of the loot. I am literally and only here for the Riven. That was easy mode. It looks like Shock Trooper, but then it also could be read as not Shock Trooper, Leo, so we're just going to have to wait until it comes. They're 10? You're right! Yeah. I just did a night wave. Damn it. Okay. Where's the Riven? Where's the Riven? Oh! The Riven was on the Cronin. The Riven was on the Cronin. This is your fault, Steel Meridian Operative number who gives a What mission so we can come back to it? At least it was a sculpture? Nope. I need to come back to the mission. Well then. Let's do this nice and optimally, he says. Let's be more efficient about this, he says. I am going to be so good at this on stream, he says. Alright then. This was just the warm-up. I have definitely not done now 3 missions. 4 missions where making no progress to the Riven. Yep. Nope. Alright. That's yum, 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 yum. Let's go! Yeah, I don't need the sculpture. I've got 650,000 endo. And then sculptures just lying around my orbiter. Burn the Riven, it's clearly cursed? No, because it's a hard Riven to open, clearly it's going to be highly valuable. Wow, that operative is 400 meters away this time. So I'm going to just pop this right now. Because I cannot risk missing anything that's in the back area. Actually, I probably should have Golden Instincted. Ah well, whatever, it's spent now. Worth it. 100% worth it. Yoink. There we go. Riven progress confirmed. We're actually doing it this time. Yeah, Ronald, yeah. It's daylight savings in North America, but not in Europe. That's why the streams are out of your usual time slot that you'd expect. Because some screwball somewhere went, no, we need to lie about what time it is. Daylight savings is so stupid. It literally causes measurable health problems, does daylight savings. Measurable health problems. Not to mention economic impacts as well. The health is the bigger focus. And yet it's still done. Blame the colonists? Well, I mean, you know, I am English. I can blame the colonists for a lot of things. Yeah.
Excellent work.
Not great.
Interrogate the captain.
Okay, what time we're on that? 3.5 minutes. Cool. Scan. It is pointing up this way. That means the nearest item of lootable nature is in this direction. Nullifier. That ruined that for me. Scan. Oh, back the way I came. Alright then. Back the way I came. Down this way. Possibly in here. Not in here. Yeah, the reset. Hello, you. Alright then. Now we can go a bit this way. By the way, Ken, on topic of syndicate medallions, I have a large number saved. Could you do your math magic to see the odds of them getting enough rights to get the next prime? That's... Ooh. You've got me interested, Mosul. You've got me interested. That's quite the curiosity there. How many syndicate medallions would be required to hit the 50-50 point of getting enough relics to get a brand new prime? Ooh. You have captured my curiosity in a way that many math problems do not. Because I know how we would solve that. I just have to go through the process of solving it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, alright. Let's wrap up the mission. Let's wrap up the Riven. We'll do the Riven first. Can't get distracted from one objective just for the sake of another. But then I'll have a look as to how we can calculate that. And some assumptions will need to be made. So I will use the most recent Prime release for those assumptions, which is of course Gauss. Different primes have different release rarities. Like some might have its rare in a lith, some might have it in the Axie. That changes the math. So we'll just have to acknowledge and accept that. Alright, where's my next thing to find, please? Oh, there's something over this way. Wonderful, I'm glad I did the scan. That tells me that it's this one right here. Yoink! Boop. Scan, reset, down to a few seconds left. Lavos is good. Lavos is strong. Reset, successful. Get another reset started. Alright, it's pointing out over this way. Cool, get out of my way. Oh. I might have overshot. Let me check back. Because we're at the end of the mission there. Alright, it pointed right at it. That's 7 out of 8. Oh no. Did I... It's playing with me. It was playing with me. It's fine. Okay, cool. Alright. We're most of the way towards that Riven. Most of the way. There are always 7 relics of each age. Yeah, that's a fact. In normal rotation. But that doesn't technically matter to what we need to consider for the packs. Don't know the exact drop chances of relic packs though? Yeah, I have data to the effect of those packs. I asked EE for the exact information on the relic packs. They declined to share it. So I have data to assist in it, but that's all. Okay, I need to do another Syndicate mission, and I just need to get 2. So for that, let's go for a Exterminate. That should be nice and quick. Any weapon I could recommend to make Steel Path easier? You play Zephyr. You can look at using Incarnate weaponry. You get access to Incarnate weaponry before Steel Path, so you've got the Fenmore, Latum, Felarx, Inodem, and Praedos over from the Zaraman. They are very obtainable. Very obtainable. And as a result, you should probably look at those. They'll be very good for you. Alternatively, Kuva weaponry and Tenet weaponry is, again, very effective. I've got the Tenet Envoy here. It is a big old Blapper 9000. We obliterate pretty handily with it. Alright, continue our way down this way. Get ourselves a reset on the scan. Oh, I want that shiny. But I want to see where this goes. Upstairs. Okay, cool, got it. Shouldn't have blown them up. Ah, well. I can send this down here for the reset. Let's do a pop. Oh, wow. How is there something back this... Oh, what? Okay, that's tricksy. That is tricksy. That is a pog scan. Hot damn. Okay, way in. I forget this one. I think it's in the lift shaft. Turns out, chat, I did not forget this one. It is in the lift shaft. Yoink. Riven complete. Just need to abandon the mission, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab all of these. Might as well. In for a penny, in for a finish. But I won't get things that aren't marked now. I'll just get these ones and call it. To that end, I might as well call in reinforcements. Heck it. Do the mission for me. You're always wondering how to get into that room? Now you know. What's the scan item using to find insignia? So this is the air support, which you unlock from the Zaraman. So it's after Angels of the Zaraman, you can get hold of what is known as the Parallax air support landing craft. Parallax landing craft, it gives you the air support. Once you've unlocked it, you don't need to use the Parallax landing craft, you just need to equip that air support, and you're good. Oh! I haven't scanned this. Damn, it's rare for me to find something like that. Okay, Loki unlocked for something I'll never ever use. And now I don't get that scanning any further. Yeah, what I have here is the looter's favourite loadout. Because not only have I got the Zaraman air support, I have also got Lavos with Golden Instinct, which also hunts for lootables at a longer range. It just doesn't mark them. And then Lavos also has the unique feature of being able to reset that cooldown. No other Warframe can reset that cooldown. So by doing that there, I just took it off cooldown. I can cast it again sooner than anyone else could have. And it's pointing me this way. Makes sense. Don't think there's enough of them in range for that. Nope. Hit off these guys. That cooldown's come down. It's only on a few seconds left. Alright, I'm going to bullet jump across here. Get to the friendship door. Scan from here. Which way does it go? It goes through the door. So I can just kill everything this way. They don't matter to me. Oh, hi there. Get a little bit of cooldown reset. There we go. Do the scan. Scan continues to point this way.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
There it is.
Extraction.
Boop. I have a guide which is about how to farm Former, Boosters, and Endo all in one using this very same setup. So if you want to understand how to use this, check out that guide there and that'll give you the run through. You surprised Lavos of Warframe's getting new stuff next week? He's rare to see. Haha, he's rare to see it by your reckoning. What was the Warframe 2023 usage stats? Can I find those? 2023 stats. Let's see. So the highest Warframe usage by Master Ranks combined is Revenant Prime at 5.14% of all usage. Makes sense. Wukong Prime 5.09. Vault Prime 4.26. Lavos is at 0.54, ahead of Equinox Prime, Eurady, Valkyrie Prime, Vauban, Limbo Prime, Ember, Oberon Prime, Dagath, Korra, Sevagoth, Limbo, Hildrin, Sarin, Nezha, Nidus, Atlas Prime, Zephyr, Frost, Loki, Titania, Grendel, Mirage, Gara, Banshee Prime, Nyx Prime, Valkyria, Mesa, Inaros, Hydroid, Ivara, Garuda, Caliban, Oberon, Grendel Prime, Corvix, Nyx, Ash, Baruch, Nova, Banshee, Harrow, Chroma, Equinox, Trinity, Atlas, Excalibur Prime, and Stalker. Lavos is not that rare. You're just looking in the wrong places. Ah, Tenet Grigori, okay. That's not what I was looking for, but it's a Tenet melee, so some value to that ribbon. Alright, we'll take it. I mean, I can't not take it right now, but you know, it's there. Yeah, you'll find that there's quite a number of people who play Lavos in this community, because I main him, and have made considerable points as to just how effective he is. You're still giggling over the kit gun names? Yeah. So here's the StarCraft one, Sagara's Gift and Neural Parasite. And then we've got the Observe Gaze, the Shake Innards Rattle Guts, the Crypt Digit Tomb Finger, and then the Grab Satellite Catch Moon. Yeah. And then Smallman was the other one I made. This was an earlier one I had. This one's the better one. And that one's called Smallman because it's a small foreman. Yes, indeed. Yeah, not Hildrin Prime, but normal Hildrin less than Lavos. Yeah, Lavos is more obtainable and also is just very good. People love Hildrin for pillage more often than not. Okay, so before we continue with the ribbons, there's that question of how many Syndicate medallions and therefore relic packs would it take to get a 50-50 chance of getting a frame? Now, we're going to have to make some assumptions here. We're going to have to make some assumptions because otherwise it's not going to be possible to reasonably calculate this without setting up a whole simulation. And I do not want to create a simulation right now. It is too late in the night for me to create a full coded simulation for this. But what I am going to do is use some basics here. The reason I've got Gal selected is because he only has one of each relic, one of each part available in all the listings. So, we know that the main blueprint on the Axii is an uncommon. We know that for the systems, which is a Lith, it is a rare. We know that for the Neuroptics, which is an uncommon, on the Miso, and then on the Neo, that is merely a common piece. This is actually quite a nice spread for him. Let's work with this. Let's list out what details we need to familiarize ourselves with here. So, notepad time. Let's get info. Gauss Prime from packs. We have the Lith Relic, the Miso, the Neo, and the Axii. The Lith Relic. That one is the rare. The Miso. That one is the uncommon. Neo is the common. And Axii is an uncommon. Alright then. Do we know the drop table for relic packs? No, we don't know the drop table for relic packs. However, I do have data towards unlocking the information on relic packs. So that's what I'm going to walk you through right here, right now. But first, let's look at these relics. So, in order to get the relic, let's look at this. It's a 10% drop. And we're going to say, even if you're doing it in a rad share, that's still relic packs to get those rad share relics as well. So we're not going to bypass by saying, oh, but you can work with other people. Nope. Still need to attain those relics. So let's count it from here. At a 10% drop, a 50-50 chance of getting it would be at better than 50-50 at 7 relics. At 6 relics, there is a 47% chance of getting it. And then at 7 relics, it's a 52% chance. So that means I'm going to say the 50-50 breakpoint is at 7 discrete relics. Because we're not going to do fractional relics for this. The uncommons, and that is Radiant. Of course you'll be doing that Radiant. For For the uncommons, let me see, so that's 10%, and these would be 50. Those, I think, yeah, they're 20%. What's the math on that? So that is... We're looking for... 1 minus 0.9 to the x is less than 50%. Sorry, greater than 50%. So we're looking for the first integer x, whereupon this equation invalidates to more than 50%. And that is at 7. I'm rounding up on the fractional relic because in order to reach the 50-50 point, you're going to need more on it. Again, I could go through full simulation to work through the fractions between the relics and do other considerations. I'm bypassing that so that we can actually get an answer this side of me opening up Visual Studio, because I don't really want to create a C# program right now. Kagan, I think I did cover circuit progress on the guide to the circuit. I think I covered that. I have to check that video. If it's anywhere, it's going to be there. Right, the uncommon. So they get to, I think it is a 20% chance. I'm just going to re-verify that. Relic, Warframe. I don't want to punch in a wrong number here. I think it's 20% on an upgraded one. But my memory is hazy on that. It is 20%, yeah. Okay, cool. I did remember correctly. That's fine. So 20% drop for that, which means, again, if we run this through, the 1 minus 0.8 to the x is greater than 50%. That leads us to... Oops. Yeah, 3 relics gives us 48.8. Whereas 4 relics takes us much further to 59.04%. I'm gonna slightly cheat here. I'm gonna say roughly equal to that at x equals 3. It's so close that this is a more correct answer than going to 4. It's a more correct answer. And then for the common drop, the best we can get on that is by not upgrading the relic, which is a 25.33% chance. Which again, which again we can go through this process. 1 minus 0.253, sorry, 0.7467 to the x. It's greater than or equal to 50%. That happens at 7467 to the 2 relics. You got a 40. What's that? 44%. And 3 relics 60. I'm going to say x is 3 again, just so we can have a nice whole number. 2 would be undercutting it, so I'm going to go with a 3. Again, this is using some heavy rounding, so I don't have to simulate it, it's all. So, those are the relic counts we're looking for. You would need 7 of the lifts. Actually, wait, no. Hold on. No. So there's a problem here, in that this is 50% of getting that item, 50-50 chance of getting this item, 50-50 getting this item, 50-50 getting that item. Those would multiply, thereby giving you a 1 in 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 8, 16, yeah, 1 in 16 chance of having all 4 parts by that point, right? So this needs to be higher. Yeah, because that'd be 1 in 16. We need better than that. Do we? Or am I just trying to... No, I'm just trying to find the averages. Ah, this is too late at night for me to be doing this kind of thinking. God damn it. Yeah, with this amount of relics, there's a 50% chance you'll have this item, 50% you'll have that one, 50% that one, 50% that one. 1 in 16 you have all the items you're looking for. That's not good enough, so what we need is to actually bring these up so that when multiplied together it needs to be that, yeah. So what we need is the fourth root of 50%. So that is... How do I type this on a calculator here? 400, which is 84.09%. These need to be 84s. So redoing that then. Kagan has got the right answer as well, I see. Cool. 1 minus 0.9 to the 7, 9 relics. When do we get to 84%, basically? And we get to 84% at first whole relic above it, 18. On that. On the uncommons, the first whole relic that reaches that value is 9 relics, because 8 wouldn't get you to it. And so, of course, that's going to be the same here. And then on this one, where we get at least 84%, 974,672, the sum amount. Discreetly, that's 7 relics. There we are. Okay, so with this number of relics for the Lith, the Miso, the Neo, and the Axii, you would have an 84% or better chance of having got each of these parts. Which means then, multiply that together, you would have a 50-50 chance of full prime set. Because no matter how many Liths you open, that doesn't improve your chance of getting the Miso part. Which doesn't improve your chance of getting the Neo, which doesn't improve your chance of getting the Axii part. So they are mutually exclusive, you do need to multiply them together. Right, okay. In terms of how many relics will be needed and how many packs, is still... It would be better with a proper simulation, but yeah. So, with this in mind then, now we know the relics we need, how many relics do we actually get? This is where I'm going to have to bring up a folder from Yonk's back, which is my Aya farming guide. Where is it? I think that's 2022, isn't it? Aya 2022, the updated Aya information. And in that, Aya relic pack information. Wonderful. Bunch of source stuff from the Discord. What we got from that... Yeah, this is the right stuff. Excellent. So what we got from that is that through Reddit, from 145 packs, people got 36 Aya. That was some post on Reddit. And then from the Discord community, we opened up 332 packs and we got 73 Aya. Now, why is that important? What we could do with that is we can subtract that from the relics gained in those packs, and that gives us how many not Aya we got. In my investigation, separate to this text file I have saved here, I found no correlation between Aya rates in any particular slot. So it looked like they were evenly distributed, at least as far as I could tell from this little bit of black boxing. Further to that, I'm going to run under the assumption that Axii and Miso relics, sorry, Axii Neo relics drop at the same rate from slot 1 in your relic pack, and Lith and Miso relics drop at the same rate as each other in slots 2 and 3. This is an assumption. I'm making a bunch of assumptions here. These are necessary because we lack the drop table information. So, from these, we have 332 and 145. That is 477 packs, which is 1,431 relics potential, minus the 36 and minus the 73 is 1322 relics in that. Which gives us a relic chance of 92 point... I'm going to take it to 2 DP. Relic chance 92.38. Can I say final number must be close to how many packs it takes to get the 18 Lith relics? No. Those mostly should have dropped by then. Kind of, yeah. Because the Misos will be dropping at the same rate. The Axes will be dropping at half the rate, so Lith and Axie will come alongside each other here. So the final count, because Axie and Neo are alongside each other, and again this is where a simulation will be needed to verify this approach, but I could go for the chance of getting all the Axes you need, and the chance of getting all the Lifts you need. You're getting them at the same time, yeah. So what I'll be looking for is the rates of these two. And then finding the rate whereupon it 50-50s, just like we've done here. Relic chance. Oh, this is a nasty thing to figure out. Relic chance from a pack, from each slot in a pack. Assumption is evenly distributed. Slots 1 to 3. Assumption Axie and Neo have equal drop rates. And assumption Lith and Miso have equal drop rates. Yeah, Lord Nightmare. This is what has been found is, yeah, Aya has around, as you said there, around a 7.5% chance to take up a spot in a pack per spot. Which means that per pack, you have not quite a 1 in 5 chance of Aya. Which, you can see the numbers right there. 300 odd packs for 73 Aya. Multiply 73 by 5, you're going to get 350-ish. Yeah, 365. It's about on that. Multiply that up by about 5, you get almost that. It's slightly better than 1 in 5, and you can see that actually turns out. But, of course, we're just... At that point, we're just proving the same number we wrote. That's just doing the same equation in reverse, so it doesn't actually prove anything, but that's what's been observed. Anyway, on to this. So, there are... relic packs can only give you Aya or one of the non-vaulted relics. Which means there are 14 Lith and Miso relics available for slots 2 and 3, and there are 14 Axie and Neos available for slot 1. Lith and Miso are twice as common? Yeah, because you always get Axie or Neo on the left side, and you'll always get Lith or Miso in the middle and on the other side. That's how it always works. Unless an Aya replaces that slot, of course. So, with that in mind then, we have a 1 in 14 chance of the relic we want, be it Lith, Miso, any of them, 1 in 14 per slot, multiplied by the chance of getting actually a relic rather than Aya, which means the chance per slot of getting a relic we want of any of these individually comes out to basically the chance of a relic divided by 14, which is 6. Actually comes out 6.598782. At this point, I'm just going to round that to 6.6%. Because we're working with such assumed numbers, I'm just going to go with that. What about the 5 relic packs you pay plat for? I've not tested those, Lord Nightmare, so I can't tell you, sorry. Buying packs for plat is daft, so just don't do it. Miralabe, thank you very much for gifting a sub over to Lord Nightmare there. Lord Nightmare, make sure you thank him for that. Miralabe, cheers. Cheers indeed. Sambade, I'm not trying to maximize it. Someone asked me the question on just how many packs they would need to get 50-50 on this, and I'm curious to follow up that question. And when I say not counting overlap, that's because both Lith and Misa are on the same slot, so it's actually 1 in 7 of getting a relic you want. But we're running under the assumption that the Miso and Neos will happen by the time you get the Axes and Liths you need. For the Lith, that is a reasonable assumption because of the 2-to-1 ratio. For the Neo, it's not reasonable, as we need only a little bit more on the Axie. But again, to save us simulating the entire thing, we're going to get the solution with just those two and kind of work our way. Say that this is close to a 50-50. Close to. It's all we can do at this point without bringing up a sim. Okay, with that as our chance of getting a relic per slot, if I calculate the Axie, I should, by extension, calculate the Lith, because the Lith we need twice as many, but also we have twice as many chances. So, theoretically, on the balance of probability, it will be about the same. So I'm going to roll with that. If I'm wrong, blame my cat. So, in order to get 9 Axie Relics at 6.6, we go 9 divided by 6.6%, aka 9 divided by 0.066, which is 9 divided by the unrounded answer I had, 136.4 packs. But that would only get us the 9 relics. And that's a flat average on that. So from that number of packs, one would expect to have received those 9 relics, which for an exact value of 9 is reasonable, I would say. I'm going to run this through a quick simulator that I use for this kind of stuff all the time. Please test 136 packs at a... one has a 6.6% chance, and not getting a relic has a, therefore, 93.4% chance, yeah. Think I have coded that correctly. Nope. I put... Forgot to tell it that it was chance-based. Yeah. So I've just run that back through, and it does confirm, running through that ratio there, that would be about the 9 relics. The chance... Yeah, the chances line up for that. I'm happy enough with that. It's close enough. In all likelihood, in that number of packs, you're likely to have got these as well, or get close to it. But that's 50-50-ish rate, so we should actually take that further. We should take that to root 50%, which would be, we want 70.7%. So I am going to try and remember how I'm going to figure that out. Yeah, so this gets into combinatorics, which I would need to run through a program. So I'm going to... Basically, I'm going to use this ancillary program I have for stats, and I'm just going to brute force it until I can get that 9 value to 7... Yeah, get that 9 value to 70%. It's currently at 59%. So if I jump up to 160-ish packs... Oh, that overshot. I hit 77%. I want 70.7. So let's rerun it a little bit lower. 73, a little bit lower again. I'm just going to brute force it. 66, went too far. Using a binary the way to deny it in. 70.78. It's almost bang on the money. 70.07 is actually further away, so that one is the correct answer. So, 156 packs that comes out to. For 70.7%-ish chance. Lots of issues here. We've cut a lot of corners on figuring this out. without simulating it, it's saying 156 packs. So I would say for a 50-50 chance, considering the corners we have cut here, we could roughly say 150 or so packs. We're in that ballpark. You would need 150 relic packs for a 50-50 chance to have got enough relics that if you're only opening those relics, not relying on other people to help you, you're only opening those relics, a 50-50 chance to have got the entire Gauss set. Is this a lot or a little? Well, that depends on just how much you want to spend on relic packs. So, 150 packs. They're 20,000 standing a pop?
Will these help you?
Yeah, 20,000 standing. I'm saying roughly, and I want to stress roughly, 3 million standing. More realistic scenarios to assume rad share, but then, Sambade, someone else is spending standing to get those packs. So that's not okay. That's not a realistic scenario to assume, because we're assuming someone else bypasses the RNG for us. Someone still had to do that. But if you want to go down the route of, oh well, someone else is helping me, these roughly equate, yeah, these are close enough to divisible by 4, but we can just roll with it. At that point, you can basically just divide that by 4. So, if you rely on others and ignore their investment, 750k standing. Which is approximately equal in this case to 30. Yeah, it's 37.5 packs, so let's say 40. And to be clear, this is an estimate of the 50-50 mark. So, 40 packs is the 50-50 mark. Which means that with 80 packs, you would have a roughly 75% chance. If you're rad sharing, except for the common, obviously, if you're rad sharing the entire time and other people are spending their own resources to fill in those other slots for you, so you're only having to spend a quarter of the requirements, 40 packs is giving you roughly a 50-50 mark, 80 packs a roughly 75% mark, 120 packs, a roughly 87.5% mark, and so on and so forth. That's where I'm pointing you out there. That's roughly where the numbers come down, and this is all using a hell of a lot of assumptions in a hell of a lot of places, and not doing the full simulation, which would give us the far more precise values. This could be out... Dare I say this could be out by anywhere up to 50%. Like, you could require 20 packs for 50-50. You could require 60 packs for 50-50. It's going to be somewhere in that range because I've had to cut corners to be able to do this without a actual simulation. But I hope that is a satisfactory answer. Is there anyone confused as to what the hell I've just said in my conclusion? I know you're going to be, some of you are going to be confused about the mathematics that got us there. Is there anyone confused about the conclusion? How much medallion standing can you get per day? That's a separate question. That is a very separate question. But you can farm the standing from the Syndicate missions, and then you can go get the medallions from that. You're guaranteed 1 top-tier medallion and 2 mid-tier medallions. The other 5 medallions in a mission can be any tier, usually the bottom tier. You're only guaranteed those in the missions which drop them. There are missions which don't drop medallions. The chance of getting such missions is unknown. So I can't give you an answer even then. I could just point you the direction to get an estimate. Oh, that took half hour? Oh damn, alright, fair enough. Raffle time! If you have not yet grabbed yourself a ticket for the Platinum Raffle, exclamation mark ticket in the chat right now for a chance to win it. Miralabe, what is this? Oh, good God. Miralabe, what have you done? What have you done? Why would you... Thank you, but why? 100 relic packs. 100. Also, fun fact, Lith, Neo, Miso, Axie. So these have at least 3 slots that can have the rares. Why? That is so much platinum. That's 5,000. 5,000 platinum? Miralabe, are you okay? Do we need to call someone? Is there an emergency contact for you? Because, like, what? Good God, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to screenshot my way through this. It's the only way I can record this quickly and properly. Oh, I've got hide UI on. I'm going to have to do it Steam screenshots. You're going to hear that 100 times now. Okay, that shows that the slots can have any rarity. That's kind of wild. Oh gods, what have you done? It's going to take so long to go through all of this. It's going to... Miralabe, thank you, but why? Oh god. You're just gonna keep hearing this sound for a while. Would it have been possible to save these for Pro Tier? I don't think so, no. Four seconds per pack. Oh god. Thing is, if I don't screenshot this, going through recording it from the video would just take so damn long. This is going to be the faster way of doing it, and I know that from experience. I won with math, but with what cost? My sanity. And 5,000 platinum out of Miralabe's account. So yeah, everyone, you've got plenty of time to grab yourself that ticket. You know, you can very slowly, carefully type in ! ticket. This data will be highly valuable. It will be 5,000 platinum valuable. Except, who's going to need this information? No one who is smart enough to ask the question, what are the drop rates from relic packs, and look that up. No one who is smart enough to do that is going to buy these packs intentionally. No one. I'm not calling Miralabe not smart. Miralabe is doing this for reasons other than the opening of the relics. They've spent that platinum for a very particular cause. But goddamn. You wish your big brain enough to understand ribbons? What's there to understand, Eva Joy? What are you stuck on? We've got 66 packs left worth of question time. What are you stuck on, Eva Joy? This is so many. This is so many. I've never opened this many relic packs in a single go before, I don't think. Never. This is... What have you done? Just a small amount of time to kill? Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, good God. Here's a fun fact for you right now. Everyone have a look at the view account. Watch the view account on this stream. Here's something really interesting for you. If you can hear me right now, have a look at the view account and take note of it. Okay? I want you to see how many people are there watching the stream right now. You might notice it jump to a different value unexpectedly, but keep an eye on it. Be a lot of ire? It will be, yeah. Yep, Queen sees the same number as me. That's good. Now give it a moment. Okay, in about 10 seconds time, you can have a look again. It's just jumped up to 252 on my side, in fact. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Twitch is being a little bit slow on updating the count. It does it every now and then. Still showing 252 on my end. Ah, it's just dropped down to 240. Okay, apparently there's a bit of lag on it. What Eldritch Viewer summoning power have you wrought? This ain't my doing, this is Twitch's doing. I'm going to give it a moment to fully update, because I think some people might be trying to refresh to get around stuff. Don't refresh the stream right now. Algorithm on opening loot packs? Ha, if only that was the way it worked. That would actually be terrible. Thank goodness that's not the way it works. Okay, why is it still sitting at 248? I'll be honest, right now this is disproving what I was about to point out. This is currently disproving what I was about to point out, which is really annoying. Because it's been... I have demonstrable data as to what I was about to point out. But now it's being ornery. Thank you, Twitch. For being Twitch. What was I about to point out? So what was supposed to happen... Ah, there it is, there it is. There it is. We just dropped down to 220 again. Okay, so... Not perfect. I have much better information in the background. What I can tell you is that we didn't just have 30 odd people join the stream and then leave the stream in the same 2 minutes. We didn't just have that happen. That is fake. What happened when I first brought your attention to this is that adverts ran on the stream. Yep, there was an ad break. Look, we're down to the 204 now. Why did I spend 5,000 on Reddit packs? Mirrorlade did. I'm just getting to open them. So what happened is that the peak of viewers we went to, and then back down to now, the difference on that, my understanding, is that is the number of people that just watched an advert. That is the number of people that just watched an advert on this stream. The rest of you are subscribed, turbo users, or in a country that didn't have an advert available. Maybe Twitch just decided not to give you one. Or I'm like, yeah, for whatever reason you didn't have an advert to see. So, strange thing. Strange thing. The Twitch viewer count counts you as a viewer for watching the stream and as a viewer for watching the ad. Separately at the same time. And not only that, it records it in my dashboard. So it's telling me that every... I think it's set up to be every 20 minutes? Yeah, every 20 minutes, I have a spike of viewers. Every 20 minutes, it's a pulse. But it's not actual viewers. It's those of you who are experiencing ads. How brain dead of a system is that? How utterly stupid of a viewer count system is that? That it double counts people experiencing an ad. I'd heard of it, and then after changing the ad schedules and lining up the spots, I was like, oh my god, it actually is. Oh shit, I don't think I screenshot that one. Ah, I fell out of the cycle. Ah, it's fine, I can get that one off the VOD. There's pack number 92. Yeah, Photo, a viewer, Mirrorlade, spent 5,000 plat on giving me these relic packs. There we are. Okay. I have a record of them all now. Why am I screenshotting? So I have that data, because who else is going to spend 5,000 platinum on relic packs? I'm not wasting that data. So I can look into how those relic packs are different from normal relic packs. For science. Piralabe, I don't want to thank you anymore on that because no, that's there's a line and you found it. You're right up against the line there with that one. The next time that happens, I'm not recording the data. I will barely acknowledge it's happening if you do that again. 5,000 platinums worth of relics. Just why? Whew! Alright then. I will pass on that, Werps, but thank you for the offer. Let's do the Platinum giveaway now. If you didn't already have a ticket, it means you only just arrived here, in which case, hi! Welcome to the channel! You'll have to join in on the drops tomorrow instead. Because when I find the button, where is it? Hold on. Close, giveaway, boom. Got it. That's how I managed to sneak in a ticket there, as you do. Alright then. So, with those of you in, there can only be one winner. The winner today is indeed going to be Snake Raider 47. Oh, we can't be having that. No, we can't give it to a Eurali main. Snake Raider, congratulations. You are the winner today of the Platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you shortly after the stream. Make sure I've got hold of your Warframe username, platform, and your cross-save status. And we'll get that sent on over to you. Is this going to be the one and only time that Snake Raider doesn't put rigged in the chat? How many plat giveaways do you need to win? How many plat giveaways you need to win to gift me 100 relic packs? Sambade, you can do the math on that. That's a simple division. Do that yourself. Anyway, that is all that we have got time for on that today. We are well over time with everything that's just gone down, but we need to be raiding on over now to another part of the Warframe community. Let's see, who can we raid today? That is always and every single time the question. Hello there, Space Cali. Welcome on in, or should I say, yeah, you have missed this before, but good news. 2 bits of good news. That was 2 lots of 2 bits of good news. Look at that. One, you can catch the replays, exclamation mark replays, for the VODs channel, so you can catch it whenever you've got time, rather than just when I'm live. Second, I'm going to be live again tomorrow as well, and I'm going to be live even sooner tomorrow. Because drops are starting tomorrow, and I want to make sure you guys can get them the moment they become available, rather than waiting for my Wednesday stream. So I will be doing that extra stream for you guys, starting before 3 PM UK, so starting before the drops happen. Very nice and simple on that, and I hope you all appreciate that. If enough of you do appreciate it, I'll do it for the following weeks, but only if there's actually the interest in it, so we'll see how it goes. What drops? What do you look at that, Kagan? You said the word drops, and the bot immediately responded to you. It didn't even wait for you to get to the question, it let you know instantly. That's how clever this bot is. It looks for the word drops. That's not really that clever, but you know. Ta-da! Let's see, who are we raiding then? Who can we raid? I'm going to ignore whatever that is. That sounds ridiculous. We're not going over to someone who is AFK streaming. Ooh. Let's not be doing that now. Let's go to Neo. Yeah, let's go Neo. It's been a hot second since we went to Neo, so we're going to make that hot second now. The raid is up and running, chat. Be on your absolute best behaviour. If you've got access to the snack rate, make sure you pop those into the chat. If you haven't, that's what you can use your channel points for. Get yourself some snack rate emotes before we head on over to Neo. And of course, if you want to know a bit about Platinum, well, this dude has far too much of it. He'll easily tell you how to do that. But that is all from me today. I will see you again tomorrow for some more good old Warframe. Have a very good night. Catch you later. Bye-bye.